up?
Welcome!
Is that our cold open?
Good God, yeah, we gotta keep it. That's how we synchronize, everybody. That's how it goes every time. That's how it goes every time.
That's
Why do you
the
sound
first
like
time we've
Kermit?
ever done that. Welcome to the Week Mental, Podcast.
They
didn't hand me a stand this time.
Episode number 6.
I have to keep
We've
my
done
arm.
it. That's
No stand for Reese.
That's
Six.
Six.
That's pretty. I mean,
don't
that's.
stand.
I'm going to breathe
we can
so
stop
much in this
here.
mic so I can hear complaints later.
all, get off
hold
the
on.
train here.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I need to like. You're like,
ate
hold
the
on. I
mic.
need to clean it for a second.
I'm complaining that I don't have a stand.
Oh, where's
You
your
want a
Just gonna
stand?
hear it, just gonna hear.
Wouldn't it be funnier if like halfway through the thing it just appeared when we took a break?
That'd be pretty good.
You have an interesting definition of funny.
I think it was funny.
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
This is the aggressive podcast.
We're the
We've been
angry.
really
we are
angry
we
today.
Angry
We decided.
today.
Y'all woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
ASMR.
Oh, this is
So,
not great.
This episode's
No,
already
they're
starting
not.
off.
they're not that great.
What kind of drink is that, and what company makes it?
Your mom makes it.
And it comes straight from
Your mom.
Her butt.
Jesus.
the butt.
Okay.
A factory,
You hear
probably?
about it?
I don't know.
The Farron Inn factory in Terrence's mom's butt. That's
The
where it comes from.
Triangle Factory Fire
Can we
disaster.
start again? This sucks.
Yeah.
It's already bad.
Welcome
to the Week Mental
Take two.
Podcast.
Take two.
So-
it just like
Yeah. So when you like try to skip a rock into a lake and it just goes straight in.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
kind of the first
It just
opening.
injects right into the bottom.
And
Yeah,
you look
or
at
like
it
you would
at the
hit
wrong
someone
eye.
next to you
What are we talking
accidentally.
Ooh.
Tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
Not the Fraser.
What?
What?
Nothing.
Reese is obsessed
Only-
with
So baby, you
Frasier.
hear the
You like-
blues are calling.
Stop.
Tossed salad and
Stop.
scrambled eggs.
What on earth?
Fun fact about our little.
Does no one else get that?
No.
That's
No,
the
'cause we're not-
Frasier theme song.
Oh,
That's not an old thing. Well, it is old.
Yeah, Frasier is
Some of
certifiably
us
old.
didn't get to choose
Isn't
the TV
Frasier-
shows we watched as a child.
Oof.
I watched Hogan's
I
Heroes.
watched MASH.
Me
so-
too.
And that was a good one.
Yeah, but I
actually.
watched the intellectual property of Frasier.
the smartest comedy on television.
I had to watch PBS. You're fine.
I'm not
Arthur is
complaining. I'm
goated.
just the only one that got the
Uh,
reference.
PBS is
Cyber
awesome.
Chase was
What's
on
wrong with you?
PBS.
Cyber Chase.
Um,
R.I.P. Gilbert Gottfried.
Firefly
Yeah,
on
right?
PBS, not the
the
Firefly.
nerd one.
Not
That's
the
like a
Last of
sci-fi
Us
show.
thing.
The one I think it was called Firefly, where it was just a bunch of kids doing fake science experiments.
Oh, my.
Like
Oh,
they,
I
didn't
they
get to see
stayed in
that.
an igloo for like a night or something.
Sagwa the cat.
Was that like YouTube?
Why-
before
why
that
did
was
No, it was like
Oh,
on PBS or
whatever
something.
Yeah.
Sagwa.
Well, the way you described it with
Was
I
on
don't know.
PBS, I
You don't know
believe.
Sagwa?
igloo
No.
the night before
Um,
and stayed overnight.
Okay,
That sounds
why don't we-
very
This
much
isn't
like a
South
YouTube.
Park.
Why don't
Liberty
we,
Kids.
why
You ever
don't
watch
we
Liberty
start
Kids?
off,
Yeah.
John?
Liberty Kids?
John, why don't we
I don't think
start off
so.
with our week mental?
Devastating.
Let's,
It
let's
was
pull
so
it
good.
together here.
What,
We
what
never
were they
pull it
liberty
together.
about? What was their liberty?
It was like about the Revolutionary War.
That's cool.
So let's.
Were they time travelers, or did they live in the
This
Revolutionary?
is a really bad episode so far.
I think bad is subjection.
What did you say?
I think we're doing great.
He
said bad is
subjective.
sexy.
No, I said subjective, but it was cut off by Taryn just burping.
Yeah.
Bad is subject. Bad?
Okay,
Yes.
Week Mentals.
Okay.
Reese, let's start with you.
We're starting with.
Oh, I'm
Reese.
sorry. Oh, okay. My week mental is that somehow I fucked up my knee and it's been like out of commission all week.
Serious?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Are you?
We went to Rainforest Cafe and I was like, wow, this feels bad.
Oh yeah.
And we walked around everywhere and then like Monday I couldn't walk.
Shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, because like I like my whole leg right here was just like bruised.
You could say he
It was
was
bruised.
It
monkeying around.
wasn't like
the
like you couldn't
Rainforest
see it
Cafe.
bruised, but if you touched it, it was just
Do you want to
bruised.
switch there? I'll take.
Tomato.
Anyway,
do you
that
wanna
was my
see-
week mental.
I have some weak
That does
body.
suck.
I have
That
some
does suck,
bruises
though.
that we can. I mean,
So you're gonna take his pain and make it about you?
yeah.
Wow, you're so
Generous.
Look
I
at
feel like we're skipping. Shouldn't we go
look at my arm.
John next?
Yeah.
But
What the hell
Talk
did-
about your bruises in
What
a
did
second.
you do?
We'll get to you. We'll get to you.
You didn't.
yeah.
even
So that
say
was
it
my
into
week
the mic.
mental. Don't hurt yourself randomly in your sleep, I guess.
Or go to
Ow.
a Rainforest Cafe.
I mean,
Unless they
real.
sponsor
I think
us.
that just like exacerbated the
Did
issue.
you guys feed pennies to the
Ew.
The alligator?
No.
Crocodile?
No, I only
No,
feed
we-
pennies to the children.
We
Yeah, penny for their thoughts. You know?
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
It helps them think.
No, we wanted to get out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah,
It's on the outside.
Okay, it wasn't the Rainforest Cafe experience. This is terrible. We're so off track, but it wasn't that bad, except like where the part where the food was mediocre.
Mm.
They harassed us about taking a picture. The
guy was
guy who was
cute,
taking
though.
our picture was very nice,
But they did harass us about
but it was very
Yeah.
awkward, and they tried to sell us like
a
Cardboard
cardboard
5
picture.
by 6
Yeah.
cutouts of the
Yeah.
picture
I mean,
for
it's his
$20 each.
20
It was
or
his
30
job,
for
yeah.
Or
two.
30 for
That's
2.
nuts. That's
Um,
crazy.
They
But-
were just cardboard.
Yeah, no,
frames.
they said that. We were like,
Our waiter,
I can take a picture
amazing.
too.
No,
Yeah.
all the
Oh,
employees
nice.
were great.
Except
the vibes were just
no,
well, the vibe was
The vibes were
Forget
rainforest.
it.
4-year-old birthday party, and we are not, and we were not that.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna put the guy on blast who rolled his eyes at me when we were checking in for a reservation.
yeah, no,
Oh,
not
yeah.
everyone was great.
That guy was just rude for no reason.
That little,
He was
that
having
little,
a bad day.
Don't
he works
say
at
it.
Rainforest Cafe.
I can't. Say it. Can I not say it anymore? Can I say bad words, John?
Bad
Say
what?
what?
Can I say bad words, John?
He wants to slur at the
I wanna
random
slur at the
Rainforest
random
Cafe.
cafe. Oh my
What kind of
goodness.
slur?
Well, call him a little.
Oh my goodness, the photographer.
no, no,
no.
No, if you for some weird universe, if you ever listen to this in the future, you were beautiful and special, and you were great at your job. No, it was that
You
dumbass
can tell Jack's
bitch.
feelings on the
It was that
photographer.
stupid little bitch at the front at the beginning. He's just like, "So are you ready?" I'm
Damn.
like, yeah, no, actually,
We're
we're waiting
3
on two
minutes
other people. And
early.
he fully just goes, "Well, then wait."
Basically, in a normal restaurant, you
That's fucking awesome.
you know how in a
bro.
normal
Come
restaurant
on.
you check in
Yeah.
and you can go like sit at your table and like parties are allowed to arrive separately if
Yeah.
you have a reservation for multiple people.
Yeah.
We walk up, you have to get in line at a separate kiosk
Yeah,
to check in
because it's Rainforest Cafe.
because it's awful.
Yeah.
And then they print out a slip for you that you have to bring up to the actual host that will take you to your table.
Oh my.
But
It's the DMV.
we were a little early, and the guy asked if all of us were there, and I said 2 more of us are still coming. And then he rolls his eyes at us and tells us not to go up to the person who's going to lead us to our table until we're all there.
Yeah, this bitch thinks that he
Wow.
literally is Miranda from Devil Wears
He's
Prada.
gatekeeping the Rainforest Cafe.
He thinks
Quite
that
literally.
he's thinking he invented cerulean.
Yeah,
Truly.
he's
But he's not.
And then I saw him later singing "Happy Birthday" to a 4-year-old.
Carrying a weird brownie little fucking thing with a sparkler sticking out of
brownie
the top.
I mean, that's
Volcano.
that one he has no control over.
And he was so excited for that.
I mean,
You know what? You know what it probably was?
Jack, I feel like there's a lot of anger in you that's going toward this
This is
person
the
that does
aggressive
not deserve
episode.
you
it.
gotta run through the.
No,
the
we're
Jack,
getting
I have
no.
a
Oh,
We're never gonna
I
get
just
question
want
for you
I
when
just
you're
want to say I think the reason he was so mad at us was because we were free and he was stuck
Yeah.
behind a
Anyway,
podium
so
not performing.
if your knee hurts, don't go to Rainforest Cafe. Next.
No, I have a question for Jack.
Thanks
Oh
for
my
cutting me
God.
off, Reese.
You're
So
welcome.
me.
We'll get to Jack's question corner in a second.
Okay.
Here.
You got you.
Uh,
He
my
ate
weak
that.
mental would be the fact that I keep editing the podcast the night before it
Oh,
comes
no.
out, even
That's
though
why
we
it's so
have it
shitty.
recorded for 2 weeks.
That's
Yeah.
a very
Fair.
self-inflicted moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I mean,
is.
well, it's
But
his
that's
weak
fair.
mental. He's talking about his
Yeah.
mental. His mental doesn't let him do the task.
But
He
it was
dictates his own
uploaded
schedule.
at
Relatable.
4:30 a.m. on Friday, the
Let's
day
go.
it
Released
comes
at
out.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
Let's Friday.
Good job. Hey, good
It
job.
came out though.
You did it.
Bethany and I did it.
Woo! Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job,
you.
you guys.
Ben, what was your weak mental?
I had a couple. Can I do a couple?
You can do a
Yeah,
couple.
why not?
First of all, the shorts that I wore in the last episode, I ripped.
How did you rip
And,
them?
Oh.
I just at work. I was like
You were just like,
squatting. Yeah, and then my butt ripped. Too big of a butt. And
Big
they're
ass.
spandexy kind
Big
of
ass
stretchable
problem.
material. So
You ripped
Can't sew them.
stretchable
Wait.
spandex.
yeah, hold on.
You
I
were
think-
fucking packing a Tonka truck back there.
always.
I want you
This
to park
doesn't sound
that
like a
Big
weak
Mac
Yeah.
truck.
This sounds like
This is a
bragging, not a
brag.
weak
Humble
mental.
He's
brag.
like, guys,
No,
sorry, I like squatted in my fat ass with my shorts. Oh God, I don't know what to do. I can't wear any clothing
Yeah.
without ripping them.
He's
But
just
it
like
did happen
SpongeBob
at
for real.
work.
Truly,
Yeah.
when
No,
that's
it was on-
ripped-
it was
That's
open
frustrating.
spandex.
spandex.
Well,
Okay.
they were shorts, but they are
his
are
spandex shorts.
they're polyester in a way.
Polyester
so
spandex shorts.
I can't like sew
Don't
them
feel
up.
like he's wearing
It would just look bad.
spandex.
Yeah.
When
Um,
he described it as spandex.
I am so upset with you.
We're getting our
My
flow.
second week mental is that also at work, an older gentleman, very old gentleman.
So
Oh,
old.
okay.
Then we
So
had to
old.
specify it 3
Ancient.
times.
Ready to be
Um,
president of the United States.
Ripe old
Um,
age, ripe young age of like 85.
Yeah.
Yep.
He cut himself somehow and on his hand, and so he was like, "Please, can you help me get a band-aid?" And he was like really, really frail. Like he was so old that like he couldn't really even like talk that well. You know how older people
Oh.
sometimes like whisper talk at you when they're like really feeling tired. He did that, and he had some kind of condition where he had some blood kind of drying in the top layers of his skin, and he had like kind of burst one of those, and so there was like drying blood on his hand. And he was just really like shaky and startly, and so I went and I helped him clean up his hand with like
Might wanna put
alcohol
a
wipes and
Small
Neosporin
squeamish
and
warning
whatever.
before this.
Yeah.
And
Well, that
like
was nice of you to do that, though.
I was really worried about him.
Yeah.
For a stupid little scrape on his hand, but like it stressed me the fuck out. Like it ruined my whole day. It happened at like 11
Aw.
a.m. and I was like, dude, this sucks. I
Oh, so
hate
that happened in the
this.
beginning of the day too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
rip. That sucks.
Yeah, and no, like my whole rest of my day, I was like, what's gonna happen next? Like, who? I don't know. You know.
Rolling the dice.
Yeah.
He's
Rolling
just
in
gonna
the
like have to turn sideways. Ben has to turn sideways walking through a door, and his ass is gonna catch on the frame and rip it out of the wall.
Yeah.
He's
now it
Aunt
stressed
Fanny
me
from
out
Robots.
too.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh, what a
That was
good,
awesome.
what a good memory.
I-
Goddamn.
Just on the subject of robots, real quick, I saw a video. I haven't watched it on YouTube yet. It's a picture of Rodney Copperbottom, and the text on the thumbnail says, "Did he radicalize you?"
Goddamn. Did he gayify?
Wait, which one's Copperbottom?
He was the
Isn't that
main
the-
character,
Oh.
Wait,
the
From
blue
which-
robot from
from what?
Robot.
Oh,
Did
what?
he radicalize me?
Yeah, that was
because it's an
Did he
anti-capitalist
no,
radicalize
it wasn't.
movie.
It wasn't
Rodney
him.
Copper-
Oh no, I'm all
No.
in with capitalist.
It
Let's
wasn't
go.
him who radicalized me. It was the.
I'm deep.
Oh, what's the one who did the Britney Spears dance? The
Fender.
It
Oh,
was
yeah, the
Fender.
red guy,
Fender
yeah.
radicalized me.
He was
as a
awesome.
gay man?
Yes.
That was
Yikes.
Robin
Okay.
Williams.
Yeah, because it was Robin
Really?
Williams.
No, he did that to me in Miss Doubtfire.
Nice.
Oh, for me it was Iago.
That's the trans agenda. Whoa.
Oh no, for me it was the slime.
Somebody do a gay
Yeah, it was
representation.
Flubber
That
turned you
radicalized.
gay.
I'm so afraid.
I saw it. And I'm like,
Iago's also just not Robin Williams.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's Gilbert.
I thought
It's
you meant like,
Gilbert
I thought there was
Godfrey.
like a movie.
He
that
had
you were
it. He had
referencing?
it.
No,
I don't
the
even know what
parrot
Gilbert-
from Aladdin.
I thought it was just a movie named Iago.
parrot.
Iago is a character in Othello.
No.
Is it really?
So that's what you're thinking.
Okay,
about.
Bethany, what was your week mental?
This conversation.
Woo.
Yeah, I think it would be this conversation right here, right now. But actually, my week mental this week would be the fact that I thought I was going to be adopting a kitten, and then immediately
Did not hear about this.
180.
Oh yeah, you weren't there.
Because you don't hang out
I
with
do
us.
have
run
a
it.
counter.
Yeah,
for
you don't
that,
like to
though.
talk to us
I do have a
anymore.
counter for
I'm
that.
busy.
Busy guy.
Really?
So my
How can you counter someone's
I mean,
weak
like,
mental?
Can we hear the
Because
story
it's a positive-
first?
it's a
Jack,
positive
Jack,
mental.
Jack.
Follow up with it after.
Objection!
I think Jack is the problem today.
I think he is.
Goodness. Look at his face.
Look at him. Zoom in on him.
Look at
Bethany,
that ass.
Zoom in on him.
Can't keep a pair of shorts together.
Yeah,
Okay, that would have been really funny if your
Yeah.
pants broke right then and
That
there.
would have been pretty. I probably
Just-
could.
Just for the bit.
Yeah.
You could have like we could have sold them on our merch chant, like our merch thing if we got
Whoa,
big
buy,
enough.
Buy Ben's pair of ripped
Ben's
pants.
ripped pants.
Well, that's
Yeah.
weird. Hey,
That's
Bethany,
weird.
can you tell me about the
Yeah.
week
Yes,
mental
I
moment?
can. In
please?
fact, I think on like
Wednesday.
Wednesday night, there was a knock at our door at like 10:30 at night. And our neighbors are standing out there. And of course, you think that they're like, hey, keep it down. But they were like, no, is this your kitten? Yeah, and you're like, sorry? And you look down, there's just a kitten.
A free roaming kitten in the upper floor hallway.
of an apartment complex.
yeah,
Takes
it was a very cute kitten.
multiple
Damn.
doors to open. And there's just a kitten there.
Vibing.
And so we spend like 2 hours looking for this kitten's owner.
We knock on all the doors with our neighbors.
Well,
I met some of them.
Yeah,
You guys were very thorough about trying to find the owner.
Aw.
I'll show you the cat.
yeah. Well,
Aw,
fortunately,
no
our
baby.
Very cute cat.
neighbors were
Aw.
helpful in being thorough because I don't think I would have been as thorough.
Yeah.
If I had been the one to run into this
wouldn't have.
kitten, I think I would have brought it inside
Mhm.
rather quickly.
Imagine the stress of finding like a baby on the floor and then also having to talk to everyone that's nearby. That's sucks.
Well, I can
At
say,
11 o'clock at night.
yeah, fuck that.
I don't know if I can speak for the 3 gays over here, but I think we collectively would just leave it there.
Oh my.
I'm
the
sorry,
baby or
Hold
the
up,
cat?
hold up. Did you say the one who got the one out of the trash can? The one you're the
That
one
wasn't a
that would
baby,
leave
though.
it?
That wasn't a baby though. And
Jack,
that one
are
came
you
to me.
saying you would leave a
Okay,
human
Jack just
child?
lied
Yes.
on recording.
Yes. Yes, and I,
I mean,
looked
I'd
down
call
at
the
you.
police about
Yeah.
it.
No, I
Oh,
would
we're
look
talking about
down.
a baby?
I'd look down and be
Yeah.
like, I'd look down and do
Oh.
what they do in the CPR class and say, "Baby, are you okay?" It's probably dead. It didn't
You,
respond.
Call the police.
Hell yeah.
Hand them the
You
phone.
down
Baby.
there.
Okay,
Call the
I thought you meant we were still talking about a cat.
I
not
thought you were talking about a
baby.
cat.
Because I was like, you are the one that picked up a cat on a
You
trash.
are the one, the cat, the one.
Anyway,
He's
so
deflecting.
cat
He
in
is
the
Last
hallway.
deflecting.
episode,
No,
last
sure.
episode,
Heom,
Taryn
heom.
did a quick little the
Heom.
box intro. I just wanna just give a little shout out.
I did the
heard it.
ear.
Oh,
That was
you?
me. I did
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that was
Wait,
you.
what happened?
What?
I caught
Yeah, it was,
I was
yeah,
like,
okay,
oh,
thank
shit,
you. Thank
okay,
you.
that's
Thank you
fine.
for
They're
that.
in
Yeah.
love.
The cat
Don't be
at
weird.
around 11:30 I had gone over to the store to buy some like litter because we were going to take it in here and I got a box and we were just going to have it chill out in the bathroom and Max wasn't happy. He was like hissing at the cat and
Where's
like
Max?
being very mean.
Angry
But
boy.
then
Wait, this is Bethany's story.
yeah, but I'm saying my part cuz I
Oh.
was also there for it.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
I
It's
was the one
Bethany's-
who answered the door.
but it's Bethany's week.
We had a joint week mental.
That wasn't your weak mental, but keep going.
I went to Cub, and then while I'm at Cub about to buy all of this stuff, I get a call from Bethany. And
And our neighbors had knocked on our door again with a third neighbor and was like, "Hey, we found him." It's our neighbor across the hall.
Like that
who
way
I
or like
knocked on their
that
door
way?
Like-
twice.
Dang.
like literally directly across the hall because I knew they had gotten a cat recently. And
She just got out,
yep, she
It
just
happens.
escaped.
and she very cute,
She's really
very,
cute. She's
very little.
really little.
so little.
Very like how like maybe
Tilly.
less than a foot.
Tilly.
Tilly.
That's a cute
Yo,
name.
you still got the
Oh,
sticker?
like
adorable
like
name.
not yet
You still
at
got the cookies?
lanky
We got a
state
couple
kitten.
cookies.
Wow,
Oh,
true
yeah.
baby.
So true baby, and
Oh,
they had
wow.
gotten a cat. I remember talking to them like towards the end of school.
It's like just
So they must have
happened.
gotten her at like baby.
Babe, oh probably.
I have
yeah.
no idea the distance is going to be
That's
all over the
cute.
map
Yeah,
today.
super
You know
cute.
that?
Super glad she actually has a home because
Problem is like
Otherwise
kind of
she'd
go
live
like
here.
it was like really exciting, but also like the stress of suddenly
Having a
It's
kitten.
just how I
Having a
naturally
kitten?
talk, 'cause
Yeah,
I
that's
talk with my
awful.
hands.
very intense.
Yeah.
So like equally like it was equally relieving that she had a home and equally disappointing.
Mm,
Yeah.
Because you wanted a cat.
Yeah.
Bethany want another.
I mean,
cat.
you want when you see a
Transition.
cute
You see a
little
cute
adorable
kitten.
baby. Oh,
Well, I do.
It's your weak
you're
mental.
weak, related
it's,
to cats.
it's something to build in. So maybe this builds into your weak mental because now you have to decide on this. But my parents up north in a state,
Canada.
yes,
Winnipeg.
they have some friends where they found a bunch of baby kittens that they're currently bottle feeding
Oh
because
my
the
God.
mom died.
Bottle feeding.
So if you know you want a kitten,
You there, weak mental listener.
they may
No.
they may have they may have kitten available, and I mean true baby.
Well, yeah. if they're
weakmental.com/shop.
bottle feeding still.
Buy
No.
yourself
Oh my
a
God.
kitten.
no.
But yeah.
It was less to
buy
the audience.
Is
It
it
was more to
trafficking?
Bethany.
to our
If it's-
to our audio listener,
No.
Sam.
Oh,
if
hi,
you
Sam.
would like,
Hi, Sam.
you can buy a kitten on our merch store.
No.
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 uh,
Is it trafficking if it's cats?
No.
Is it just selling cats.
Yeah.
Well, but there's like that's illegal.
No.
You might need.
I mean, you can
some-
sell cows.
I don't know the
What are the
laws, but
cows
like
gonna do?
there are legal animal breeders out there.
Mm.
I think
You can
have to.
sell animals.
I think
It's-
you have
I don't know
to
if
go
we
get them
could.
in person though. Is usually the
Oh,
contingency.
probably.
Are you trying to say that someone's trying to ship a cat?
Probably.
They can
They
poke
have
air
airplanes.
holes. Yeah.
Use it air holes.
Yeah.
I want to slap you.
But anyway, yeah. So if you truly are looking for another cat,
Oh my goodness.
Not
And then you
right
get
now. Don't
blindsided
tell
on the
her
podcast.
that.
Yeah.
Don't tell her that.
but they're
Bethany's having
they're
a panic
they're
attack
really
right now.
cute.
This was
but you
low
probably-
key kind of an insane time to bring that up.
It's like an
I've been
MLM.
talking-
like you
I've
can't
fully been
leave
talking
because
about
you're like
it, like,
stuck
on
there and
the- Yeah.
embarrassed. Yeah.
I know.
We got a
well,
whole nother hour
You
and
brought it
15
up
minutes
to
to
me when they weren't there anymore after the cat incident. I think this is the first Bethany and John are hearing.
This
of
is the
it.
first.
This is
Oh
the first
well,
we're hearing of it.
congratulations. Now you know.
Thanks for telling us.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
although you probably don't want them now because they have to be bottle fed every 4 hours.
Good
I don't want
God.
that.
So you would in theory adopt this anyway. The conversation for later.
Jack, what's your weak mental?
Wake metal.
Uh-oh.
Wow, feeling pretty strong over there.
Wow, he talked a lot about
Wow.
other things, but can't even think of his own.
No, I just don't. My weak mental is Reese.
Whose
Good.
isn't though? Think of something else.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, I don't. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have like a true weak mental. I guess I spilled some like iced coffee on myself before work, but that's
Oh, poor baby.
on the
Aw.
way here. I know. I don't
Poor
really have.
Guy.
I don't really have a
Poor guy?
super
Oh, 'cause
strong.
yeah,
weak
yeah. 'Cause
mental.
he spends all his money.
Although,
Oaks, he pulled the
although
coffee.
that-
Jesus Christ. Sorry, Jack.
you're not sorry.
I'm so glad to hear that back later.
Mm.
Taryn, what's your weak mental?
My weak mental is also very self-inflicted. Did you
Mm.
guys know passports expire?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
Why?
Oh, no.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Canada
Turks and Caicos.
soon.
Sorry.
Next
Oh.
week.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I got my passport
Oh.
when I was 16 years
Oh,
old,
Yup.
which happens
Yes.
to be in 2014, and it's now the year of our Lord 2024.
Wow, way
And
to date the
passports
podcast.
expire on
Yeah,
a 10-year cycle.
Yep, they do.
You're gonna have
Um,
to. Okay.
So I had to renew my passport this year, and I just slipped in.
You got it?
Oh.
Well, I got it
Ooh.
assuming it's ready for me on Monday,
Oh God.
and I
And if
leave
not?
Thursday.
if you,
Then I'm not going to Canada.
Yeah.
We'll have another podcast.
Let's go. Let's
With
go.
Taryn.
But no, it should be fine. I submitted all my forms a while ago, and I've been speaking with the passport agency. Weirdly easy to get a hold of,
Really?
at least right now.
Hello,
Like
passport
I
agency.
was not on hold for any amount of time.
Wow.
Interesting.
You didn't have to like go in
Yeah.
and like
yeah.
do stuff.
Oh, I went in.
Hello?
Oh, you went. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just to make sure I got it on time. But yeah, it should be ready for me on Monday.
Well.
My weak mental is I'm a moron and forgot my passport
No,
expired this year.
It
Now
is-
That's gonna be
happens.
me.
Generally easier
my
to renew
license?
your passport than to let it expire and.
Oh yeah, it's
get a
not
new
actually
one.
expired yet.
Yeah. Good.
Unless
Yeah.
you want a picture change.
Does it
Oh,
not
is the
change your
picture still the
picture?
same?
I think
Sometimes
You need to
uh,
change the picture.
there's-
If your passport expires, you
Yeah.
have to get a new
10
picture.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit. Okay. Anyway, I got mine renewed, and it was a pain in the ass, and I had a new picture too.
I've never had a passport.
When you're under 16, they expire in
Mm.
5 years.
So.
Correct. Yeah.
Have
Oh yeah, I guess they
you-
do, don't they?
Have you ever wanted
My
a passport?
passport's probably expired
I mean,
because I haven't
Like,
gotten it renewed.
maybe
I think
if I ever
mine's-
leave the country.
You have trauma.
No, mine-
over
I
got
your-
4 more
okay,
years
yeah.
on mine.
Mine
I just
probably
don't
expired
have
because I
money
got
to
it
do
when
that.
I was
Real.
18. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably expired now.
Well, and nowadays you
28.
can get an enhanced driver's license if
old
you
it
just
up.
want to drive to Canada or Mexico.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, cool.
You could what now?
You
We
can
should
get
have
an
one of
enhanced
those.
driver's
We
license,
should form-
which lets
Oh,
you
like-
travel
oh,
to Canada
yeah,
or
yeah.
We should
Mexico via
form-
land without a passport.
We should form the next European Union.
Did you just say we should form the next European Union?
Yeah,
with
he
Canada
did.
and Mexico.
I don't have anyone to segue to because we're out of weak mental
Do you
people.
think we can?
He's just like,
Does anybody
God.
did anybody come with something they wanted to talk
Um,
about today?
Oh, I had a question for Jack.
Okay, ask
Oh,
Jack a
okay.
question.
And maybe
Where's
we cut
this-
this. I don't
where's this
honestly
No,
know.
well, you go, run it.
What are your thoughts on calling a ostensibly straight Rainforest Cafe attendant the F slur?
I wasn't talking about the photographer.
No,
It doesn't
No,
change
no,
it.
the guy, like when you called him.
You did call an ostensibly straight Rainforest Cafe
Well,
worker.
is it not heteronormative for you guys to be
assume
assuming they're
that they
straight?
are
Wow,
Also?
wow.
Why don't you unpack that?
All right. Oh, and that's
Well,
on
I
me.
mean, at the very minimum here, Jack did call a random person a slur.
Now that is a point you could
Right.
bring up.
So yeah. So that was my
Fair.
question. Yeah. It's like.
What?
So first of all, very funny. Like, good job. But also, I was
Did
kind of
not feel
thinking, like,
genuine.
where do we stand on that? You know. What are
Well,
your?
as a gay person, I
Yeah.
think I can use
Yeah.
the slur.
Yeah. But like, if you just
But, like-
throw it at everyone, like, what point
Are you
are you
saying it
making?
like? Geez, are you saying like it removes?
I'm
the
saying that you
efficacy
give
of
the
it?
word the power. You know, if you just like blah
We're
blah
not
blah.
doing this.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
We are not
Are
doing
those
this.
what I
I'm
think they are?
confused.
No, what
Are those the
those?
Prada glasses? What the
No.
fuck?
No,
They're
no, 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 no.
unfoldable.
I got them on Amazon, so I can see less of you.
You're a bitch.
Wow.
See, but I didn't get the.
Why are you
Someone
doing
needs
this?
to take away
What do you have to say?
websites from this man.
Because he's fabulous.
How can I deactivate your credit card?
Can I say that that
Real.
also felt like I was slurred by Ben there in that moment? He said I was
No.
fabulous.
No, you can't
No.
say that.
No. Oh.
No. The gays
Also-
aren't on your side for this one, bud.
I would call you fabulous, even if you weren't gay. I
Shut
would
the
just-
fuck up, Ben.
Okay.
I really wanted to say the answer.
Oh no.
Literally held myself
Oh
back.
my.
Making my job easier.
You two were not made for television.
But we're made
Right.
for
Not
YouTube.
for heteronormative television.
No, I mean you can't say
Think
swear.
about that.
You can't just like swear
Huh?
freely on TV. Slurs or not.
Well, that's why is that? Because of the people who censor us.
The Man.
Yeah, so they
And
weren't.
why is it called The Man?
All right, guys,
Is
it's
that
been
the
a great
patriarchy?
podcast. I'm gonna head out.
We remember we oscillate between the good
Um,
and bad.
Yeah.
Were we talking a little
This is the aggressive
Olympics?
podcast.
Oh, we
Oh,
could do
yeah.
Olympics watch. Did anybody but me actually pay attention to the
No.
Olympics? Oh,
No.
Okay.
Karen, tell us what's happening at the Olympics. What are
Sorry.
the highlights of the Olympics? Paris
Um,
2024.
Well, the swimming events are very front loaded. We got to see Katie Ledecky
Yeah.
smoke everyone.
I heard
in
it was
her
a 20-second
competition.
lead.
Yeah, she's
Oh my god.
Yeah.
consistently the only swimmer on screen unless she's lapping people.
Holy fuck.
Woo!
Small,
really funny.
Small Olympics controversy in female boxing.
Editor John here. This is cut because we are spreading misinformation on the internet.
But happier news in
Happy.
the Olympics.
Are
What's
they
his
swimming
name? Tom
in the shit
Daly is
river?
still competing in the Olympics.
really?
Yeah, he's
and still
30
crocheting.
and still knitting in
Let's
the
go.
stands.
Let's go.
We stand. We love
He got
that.
a silver medal.
Yeah, he did.
America got wrecked in the shooting competitions. I didn't really watch them.
People
There's
are
only
really
one-
into the shooting competition.
There's only
this
one
year.
important thing to take away
When you
from the
say
shooting,
shooting.
competition this year, and it is the amazing Turkish dad.
Yeah. He
Oh,
was
the
cool.
yeah.
random old guy who came in and just went pow pow and walked away.
Yeah.
with the silver.
Yeah.
And the person who won first looked like a fucking dope ass cyberpunk like
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah, and the air rifle kits were all like very cyberpunk
yeah,
looking. 'cause-
yeah.
And we get the classic on the internet. All the people on the internet, men, going, "Why is she holding the gun like that? That's not how you're supposed to hold the
Yeah,
gun."
every
you love to see
year.
it.
Every year.
Well, every Olympics, I
Well,
should say.
consistency is key. I guess.
And then the other thing that was kind of news, I guess, is the Olympic men's gymnastics team.
I heard they're all nerds.
No,
Well, what about the women's gymnastics drama?
Well, that stuff was really recent. I think I
That
haven't
was
heard much about
Friday.
the women's, but the men's gymnastics team competed several days ago, and like it's only news because it's funny because their team was picked by an algorithm. And all in team gymnastics, you compete in multiple events, and you count like 3 scores for each event for your team. So there's 5 members on a team, and there's like 6 events, and you can have multiple people competing. The algorithm picked a guy who only competed in 1 event. He's only a pommel horse guy.
Let's go.
Huh.
His
Did he
name's
do
like
a good
Steven
job?
Niederosik, and because he's just so good at the pommel horse, he was literally like there were shots of him sitting there kind of like resting during all the other stuff.
That's awesome.
And then he gets up for the very last event, takes his glasses off, does the pommel horse, and gets the team like a bronze or silver medal.
Jesus Christ. Hey, that's us.
You know what?
Yeah.
He knew what he was there for.
He's a
Yeah.
one-trick pony.
But the whole algorithm thing happened
you.
because there was a lot of
Thank you.
accusations of favoritism among the Olympic Committee picking
Ooh.
contestants.
Ooh, that was a lot of lightning.
Lightning.
Imagine if someone was, well, never mind.
Okay.
Well, on the topic of the women's
Yeah.
gymnastics team this year, I think they
Yeah.
left with a gold, and
They took gold.
also then there were
Bronze.
quite a few individual winners amongst
two
the
different
team as
medals.
well of silver
They
and
got both.
bronze. And I think
yeah.
Simone
Biles.
Biles also won gold.
Gold.
I
in
believe she won
individuals as
gold,
well.
and in her interview afterwards said that it was the closest she's ever felt to being beaten by
Yeah.
like a Spanish
Wow.
competitor or something. I don't remember who
Yeah.
the competitor
Did
was.
she get the yips last
She still won
Olympics?
by more than a full
She had a
point.
health issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She,
I
or
heard it
like
was
her
the
mom
yip.
had passed.
Yeah.
Because people fucking hated her for it. Like,
Mm.
Yeah.
they tried to tell everyone that she was just chickening out.
Okay.
When in fact,
Yeah, people are weird about Simone Biles, but I think she's great from everything
She's
I've seen
awesome.
about
I
her.
think she's
Suni Lee too.
Yeah.
also amazing from St.
St. Paul.
Paul. We have a
Yeah.
bronze winner.
Yeah.
It's,
from
it's
St. Paul.
actively known where she has a Wikipedia page.
Yeah, no,
It's
a winner
okay
from
to say
St.
where
Paul,
she's from.
Minnesota. She won bronze.
Not where we're from.
That's not where
Correct.
we're
Why
We're from
are you
Canada.
guys still pretending we haven't said several times
We're
where
from
we
Canada,
live?
Kentucky,
Mexico.
Mexico.
Hell me.
Did you guys see the drama with Simone about how one of the rejected female
Yes.
gymnasts made a post saying like these gymnasts are lazy, they're going to the Olympics and they suck, they're not going to win anything. And then when the whole team won gold, Simone like posted like super happy to have my Olympic team be so lazy and shitty.
She also got
And-
blocked by that.
Ooh.
Let's
But
go.
that original person also then made another statement saying something
Mm.
along the lines of like, I recognize what I said was wrong, and a lot of it was coming from trauma of the team that I was, or the so on and so forth, which I am not here to necessarily downplay people's trauma, and I can't speak on whether or not it's true or not. However,
Stay off Twitter.
Bro, that was such a PR speech right there. You
Yeah.
were like,
Well, this is going on the internet.
it is. But also,
I'm very-
I haven't heard such a non-committal
This man also said
anything.
the word like
Yeah,
well,
it's
that's
true.
twice,
different.
like
That is
5
really
minutes ago.
recognizes a queer recognizes a queer.
Game and
I
recognizes
have
Anyway,
a fun person
That's
to,
not a
if
slur.
you're looking for
That
something
is
on
not
the
a slur,
Olympics,
mind you.
somebody to keep an eye out for. His name is Hold on, I gotta make sure.
Oh, also
dear.
that one
Cordano.
Oh no, I gotta look
Oh,
up
yeah.
someone's name.
Okay.
here
I thought you
before I
said
say something.
Cortana.
No,
Corduroy?
his name is Cordano Russell, and he is skateboarding for the Canadian team.
Okay.
Bro is I
telling
looked it
me.
up. He's 6'3",
Jesus
240
Christ.
pounds.
What the fuck?
What?
He's huge. He's built like a football player
Let's
because
go.
he used to play football.
What's his name?
Cordano Russell. He lives in San Diego, but he's competing for Canada because
Oh, I see him.
See, you described him, and then the only thing that popped in my head was the guy from Ratatouille saying, "Everyone can skate." I don't know why it did, but like that's exactly what
Dude
popped in
is
my head.
Someone in
Bill.
Ratatouille says everyone can skate.
Everyone can cook,
Oh.
but I changed it for the situation.
Cordano Russell, 19 years old,
Thank you for laughing. at me.
enormous. Like not somebody who you would typically think of as a skateboarder because skateboarders are all twigs. But this guy,
What are they?
I thought you were gonna say twink.
twigs.
I also thought
Oh yeah.
that's our brain
no,
rot.
But his thing that really sold me on him being like crazy, and I think he's gonna be a name to watch in the Olympics.
Yeah.
He grinded up a rail, up 6 stairs in one of his
I'm
highlights.
being
Yeah,
honest.
a lot of
I
their-
don't- is that a
Sounds
lot?
cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like it would be a lot,
So
but you're
think-
saying it like
think
it would
literally
be
6 stairs.
a lot. Okay.
Walking up 6 stairs.
Yeah, but he just went up.
He slid on his skateboard up the rail.
Okay,
6
what's like
stairs.
the average?
No, you don't
He has, like,
really
You
ever
don't
go
do that,
up.
really.
It's the specificity of it is he had to have enough like movement
Physicality.
and force to be able to physics his way up
Yeah.
something and
Mm.
maintain
Mass.
enough speed,
Yeah.
Mass.
Bro goes through
maintain enough
like
speed to keep
30
going.
decks a week.
It's-
I need
Because
like
he's
Bill
crazy.
Nye to
Right.
explain this one.
On this article, it says he has a custom deck
Yeah.
so that he can jump on it.
Nothing.
Yep.
Come on.
That's
it
sick.
sounded like it was gonna
It's
be
very
good.
cool.
No,
Being hesitant.
But he's a
That's impressive.
skateboarder. I like watching it.
No.
It's good. Anyways,
I was
that
trying
was
to think of
my
something
Olympics
else for us to talk
edition.
about while they were talking
That's
about
sick.
skateboarding.
Oh, I mean,
We
this
could
is
talk
how I
about
felt.
the river
So you're
Seine.
like,
Is that the
What'd you
river in
say?
I don't know
Paris?
names.
Oh yeah,
The
the
Seine.
Shit river?
gross
Seine.
ass river.
Yes, they were. I don't know.
They didn't swim in
they
it.
didn't swim in it.
There
They
were some-
didn't.
No, because it's dirty.
Yeah.
Well,
People
there-
kept shitting in it.
Oh, weren't there some?
Well,
I thought
yeah.
there was
The
like
protests?
some. No, there were some
Oh.
articles posted of people who did swim in.
So they started swimming in it or warmed up or something.
They dove
and
in
then a
it at
bunch of the
least.
Olympic teams were like, we're not letting our competitors
Good.
swim in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were. I think someone posted a interview from someone who did end up swimming in it, and they were like, "I don't know what things I touched in there.
Gross.
Don't ever want to think about
Oh,
it or
no.
talk about it."
E. coli, one of the things they definitely
Well-
touched in there.
And there was someone who did throw up quite a lot after, although I think that person came out and said it wasn't from consuming water from the river; it was from like physical exhaustion or
Mhm.
something like that. Just as a
Oh, also other
Side note.
Olympics controversy. Countries are getting really mad at France for weird Olympic choices. The beds suck, but the beds suck every time. The
they
Summer
do every
Olympics
time.
run.
That's something new.
They didn't give any of the athletes air conditioning. The only
What?
reason any of the athletes have
Oh,
air conditioning
what?
is because
I
their
would've
own
murdered.
countries brought portable AC units after fighting the Olympic Committee to be able to bring air conditioning.
Wow.
That's very European.
I
That
well,
is
which
European.
yeah,
a lot
but-
of complaints about the food because there's like not enough protein options for these
Oh,
athletes.
I heard that.
And
Yeah.
I
Oh, wow.
heard they only bought enough food for every competitor to have 2.5 meals a day, which like these people are eating a lot because they're
They need
athletes.
quite
they
a lot of
eat
calories.
like 5 meals
So
a
there's
day.
a lot of
Yeah.
people are getting mad at France, saying they're like giving all the other countries a disadvantage and stopping world records from being broken because of the terrible
Yeah.
Olympic Village conditions.
Whoa,
There was-
bizarre.
I don't.
I also heard that it was the cheapest that they had pretty much ever run the Olympics.
Wow.
Wow.
Dang.
I'm not super surprised. I saw pictures of the rooms they're staying in.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they don't look too
Yikes.
crazy.
They're worse than like a hotel room you could rent as one of us.
Wow.
I'm very curious about this. Makes me low key kind of excited for the 2028 Olympics
The
in
LA.
LA.
The
And
LA.
I
Oh, is it
think-
LA?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go to it actually.
Wow.
Yeah,
that
Tickets
is-
for Olympics aren't terribly expensive, I
They-
will say.
They, for our audio listeners, they go on
Hotels,
sale
though.
about a year to 2 years prior to.
Oh, nice.
So
The LA logo is pretty sweet.
I haven't seen it.
It's just it's a black sans serif, text LA
Iris.
28.
Black San Francisco.
Yeah, but
Oh.
the A is a bunch of different local
Sans
artists
serif.
are designing
Oh, that's
the A.
cool.
Oh, that is kind of that's sick.
It's pretty hype,
okay,
right?
that's
It was a
hype.
bad
And it
Yeah,
has
for
it has the
Haley
LA
Gibson.
font on the kind of
To be
main
honest, you
one.
explain it, and I still
I
didn't
think
quite
in
get
the,
it.
I don't know if this
It's
is
a
like
bad
the last
pun, 'cause
thing
they
to
both
chat
have
about, but I
San
will
and
say
SAN.
I thought the opening ceremony
Oh, it was rad.
was
Oh, it was cool.
phenomenal, specifically when Celine Dion sang on the Eiffel
Yeah.
Tower, which was her first public appearance since being diagnosed with stiff person syndrome,
Oh.
and her
She's a
first
badass for that.
first singing
That was the
performance,
thing we were
talking
and
about.
she
I
sang
all the A's
live.
in all the logos.
On top of
that's
it.
there.
All the medals or just the gold medals have a piece of the Eiffel Tower in
No,
them?
every one of them
Yeah.
does.
Oh.
Every
They're
one of
I'm
them.
swapping
sorry,
is-
them out
what?
for every
They have a
version.
The
piece-
medals all have a little
Yeah.
chunk of the Eiffel Tower in them.
I'm sure
I
they. I'm
tried.
sure they probably.
I don't know.
Well, they probably
I
have to
understood
remove
what you
parts and
said.
replace
Yeah.
it with
Oh
fresh
yeah,
metal.
it's probably stuff like that.
It's
but-
probably. It's probably.
Not me thinking
We're talking
this
about
thing
the-
is just like never
the
been
medals
touched,
That's
never been
who-
repaired.
Take a look at the LA logo.
I thought that was gonna be funny.
But yeah, no. Celine Dion was. Her performance was.
Yeah, no, it was
phenomenal.
awesome.
Kind of gay.
Lady Gaga
Yeah.
did a performance. Quite
That's
a few
good,
of the artists pre-recorded their
LA.
performances out of concern for weather conditions.
Sure.
Celine Dion, oh, that is cool. Celine Dion was the only one who said, "No, I'm singing live."
Let's
And
go.
She
Okay,
sang
we're
live
doing
while it
it
was
live.
actively raining.
Can we talk for a moment about how weird it is that people A thought that was the Last Supper and B cared that much that it was the Last
Well, it was the
Supper?
Christians and specifically.
what?
So
the
in the
It was
Paris,
just reaction.
in the Paris
Reactionaries.
opening
Yeah.
Olympic
Yeah.
ceremony, they had a little tableau of drag queens at a table
Mhm.
that was a reference to a painting I don't remember the name of, but it's
The Last Supper.
It was
No.
it was Dionysus's
it was
bacchanal.
it was a
you know,
Dionysus
it was
thing.
it was Dionysus and a bunch
Bye,
of other
Jack.
Greek
Bye, Jack.
figures and some people. That's a painting literally in France, and I assume the goal of it was to be referencing Greek culture because it's literally the Olympics, but also Greek culture within France because
Mhm.
they have that painting in their
Yeah.
city. And then all the bunch of people online freaked out saying it was the Last Supper because it was a bunch of people on one side of a table.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
that's
person
so
in the
funny.
middle had a
I have some news
halo,
for everybody.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where in the Last Supper a blue drag
Yeah.
queen appears in the middle, but whatever we're doing here.
Oh my God. It's the Last Supper.
What do you see?
For reference,
For audio
John just pulled out an
listeners.
old photo
Oh my
from like
goodness.
6 years ago of us.
Okay, but when we took
Very
that
much the
photo,
same.
didn't one of us say we're Last Suppering it?
Probably.
I know. I thought we were doing
Definitely.
interview.
No.
Like one person
that,
on one side.
That was also 8 years ago.
8. I wouldn't be wrong if it was 6. It's just I
Well,
didn't
you
realize
were
how
wrong
old.
with 6.
Do you feel like you relate to the person you were 8 years ago?
Okay.
Do you
what
ever
the
feel
fuck?
like a plastic bag drifting through the wind?
Yeah,
wanting
Never.
to
I'm
start
pretty similar.
again?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, I mean, you have the same roommate. So.
I mean, I don't think people change that much.
Really?
Like at their core, I think you can change a lot of things about yourself, but I don't think people like
Do you relate with yourself,
fundamentally are that different.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
a lazy motherfucker back then,
I was
and
just
I'm a lazy
reflecting.
motherfucker right now.
Let's go.
then? Bethany,
Wig.
thoughts on this topic?
Can you forgive who you were?
Okay.
Why would I need to forgive
I
you?
didn't
I'm
do
doing
anything
great.
wrong.
I was
I
just-
think John said he had a list of questions, and I don't like Ben's list.
I'm just riffing, you know?
Yeah, I
Jack's not
don't
here
like
to
your
bring
riff.
it's the aggressive episode.
That seems like the sad episode.
If
Yeah,
you had
that's
to eat a
sad.
planet as a pizza topping, which planet would you pick?
Wait, what?
Oh my, John's floundering. Questions to ask on a first date. What's your favorite color?
Would you ever want to be famous?
Oh, that's awesome. Okay,
If
let's
mass-
talk about the planet though. That one was awesome.
Okay.
Was it?
What was even the question?
If you could put a planet on a pizza
As
and
a pizza
eat that
topping.
pizza, which planet would you put
we
on
talking
the pizza?
like-
It's the fucking moon because it's cheese.
That's
Move
Move
on
on.
a planet.
Cringe.
We're being that. Don't you cringe me, bitch.
I would say Jupiter.
I was gonna say Jupiter. That was my pick
Wow.
too.
Why?
Why?
Tasteless.
It's a rude. It's a gas.
Tasteless. It's a gas
It
giant.
actually
gas.
probably tastes like shit. I don't.
It's like gas.
Just
Why would
like
you put a
grain.
gas
I
giant
don't
on
know.
No,
It'd be kind of sick
when
to be
you-
like, I ate Jupiter on a pizza, and everybody would be like, "Whoa, that's
That'd be-
crazy, dude."
Yeah, I mean, you would get
You
more.
could say that about
Stupid.
literally any planet.
If someone said that to me,
I
I
ate
know
Uranus
they're
on
on
a pizza.
something.
Oh shit! I should have said Uranus.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys didn't go the Uranus route.
No, but Jupiter's
It's
the
like-
biggest, and so
It's a lot of pizza.
Very humble.
It's a large pizza.
I could fit all of Jupiter in my mouth.
So, John, question: when you were making this list, were you under any influence?
no,
That is
Jesus
terrifying.
Christ.
He's a creative genius.
Do you want to hear the question?
No, actually, no. Don't
Okay,
tell me. I just
gonna
want to
go
double
with-
down on that.
Answer the question.
I think John is perfect in every which way.
Name
and
a
I would-
planet.
Name a planet.
Oh my God, yes.
He thinks you're
Pluto.
perfect.
Okay.
Pluto.
Why?
Bad choice. It's
Not
a
a
rock.
planet.
That would hurt
Not
to
a planet.
He didn't hear the question.
Wait, if we're talking about eating, well, no, because
I
it'd
would
be a
have
lot of
chose Pluto
calcium,
too.
A lot of
Also not a
calcium,
planet.
a lot of
is a
minerals,
planet.
which you
Why
do
is
need.
there
Vitamins?
is there calcium on Pluto?
Maybe.
There's probably calcium on every planet.
I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess. But like, is there a lot on
go.
Pluto compared to anywhere else?
Well, it's just a little snack. It's fun size.
Wow.
Are you shaming Pluto's size?
Yeah.
He's size shaming.
This has gone off the rails. Do we have what
Jack
else?
Did
came
ever
back.
not?
Jack came back
Let
and
me
it got
open up the
hostile.
list again.
Oh God!
And it's not because I made it hostile
Hold
or
on.
anything.
No. We made it hostile
I got
because he said that he heard
I
the
got
question.
another
but he had
question.
No idea
Yeah.
what the question was.
I didn't say I heard the question.
Master Oogway
No, I
in
said
the
I have
Kung
no
Fu
idea what the
Panda
question
movie
was.
fades into cherry blossoms when he dies.
Well,
when
I
you
do
die,
remember
what
this
would you
one.
fade into?
Oh hell
what
yeah!
would I
True.
fade into?
Yes.
I would fade into Shawn Mendes playing the lizard in that one
Just
movie.
lots
going,
of Shawn
"La, la."
Mendeses?
No. It's when he goes
Mendai.
la 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 thing. Whatever, you know the reference.
So,
Or
did you hear the first part of
Or-
the question?
no.
So Master Uwe, he turns into petals
From
and
Kung
he like
Fu
disappears.
Panda.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. What would you turn
How did
into?
how did Jupiter come into that?
Different
Dear
question.
God! Dear God!
Keep up, Jack.
I was
This is a different
already
question. If
streets
you were
behind.
listening.
I was a
I hate
pissing
that.
girl. I was
So
the-
Jack would fade into piss.
No. No.
Well, he's not the piss
Wait.
girl.
Okay. Wait. Am I the first one to answer this
He'd
question?
die and disappear and a hole in the ground would appear
okay,
to
if I
start
were to
shooting
fade into
piss
anything,
everywhere.
Yeah.
I think I would just turn into like I would just disintegrate into a bunch of like Lexapro pills and they would fall on
That's
the ground.
pretty
That's
funny.
kind of funny. Yeah. Okay.
And also kind of nice ASMR because it makes like a bunch of like clickety clack sounds of it landing on specifically on like some good linoleum like kitchen floor.
Some good linoleum.
Next person.
Yeah, like-
please.
So you're dying in a kitchen with
Like
good
it's very
linoleum.
it's like this.
Taryn, what are you fading
No,
into?
John, hush, hush, hush.
It's like this. It's like
That's not going to pick up the way you think it's going to pick up.
yeah.
I think I would fade into several just like wet slices of spam.
Hell yeah. It would be
That-
shaped like
that
Terrence.
tracks. That tracks.
It'd be shaped like me, but then it would fall over as if it was already like pre-sliced, and they'd all slide apart.
Oh,
separately.
yeah.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Animated
though.
movie style.
Yeah.
Well,
With just the biggest squelching noise when it hits the ground.
Nice.
squelch? What's a squelch?
God, what would I be?
What would you fade
Nope.
into?
I don't know. I was
Um,
there when you made up this question, and I
it's
thought I had
just
an
like
answer.
a wet,
That's I didn't make
like
it up
hard
then.
slap against something. I guess.
Oh, did you
I've
make
had
up any
that.
of these?
Yes.
Wow, good job.
Don't look at me like that.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No. I was thinking maybe like Kool-Aid,
That'd be pretty sick.
but like
Kool-Aid?
but like no, but
Purple?
not mixed. It's just
Packets?
like a packet's been opened
Just
and it
loose
touches a
Kool-Aid
little bit of
powder.
water.
Oh,
Just a little bit of
sticky.
water. Yes, it's
Yeah.
a little.
Oh, so it's like if the wind hits like a bowl of Kool-Aid
So-
mix that's gotten damp.
So Reese goes,
Blow
my
the-
time has come. And
Would-
he just,
No, there's just like wet clumps of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's fucking-
Yeah, it wouldn't like blow away. It would just like
Looking
roll
over
on the
the
ground.
Spam's not
outside.
blowing away either.
But at least it's like
It's like the
cinematic.
upper half of my body is Kool-Aid, the other half is like water, and it's see what happens.
Wow.
it would be. I would like to just
What a
change
disappointing
into
mental image.
a bunch of like herons. I think that would be
That'd be
really
sick.
fun
I
if
fully
it
thought
was
he
just
was
like
gonna say.
little herons.
That's how you
So
say
Okay,
they're
fully
birds, but
hair.
they got
No, I
long
got-
ass legs.
You could do
I
hummingbird.
feel like that. Yeah, I would
No,
just turn into
herons.
a bunch
Herons are
of
pretty
hair.
Mini
big.
herons.
How many would they be?
Like that big.
But why does this
Oh.
have anything to do? I feel like the rest of us were trying to pick things that had something to do with our personalities or a reference to last podcast.
Yeah, mine was
What does
Lexapro.
that have to do
Excuse
with
me?
anything?
Mine was Kool-Aid. What the fuck does that have to do
Yeah,
with
you're-
it?
you're
We're just gonna
Kool-Aid.
move on from
You're
that?
Kool-Aid
It's
coded.
giving Reese.
What do you mean a Kool-Aid coated?
Kool-Aid coated.
Quick, everybody point.
I just
I'm gonna put a sign
I
above
just
his head. Kool-Aid coated.
I just
Kool-Aid
associate
coated.
John with herons a little less
Less
than I
than me with
associate
Kool-Aid.
Reese.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's fair. I'll take that.
I feel like John. If I were to
Okay,
speak
what would I fade
presumptuously
into?
here-
If you're saying what I'm
Wow,
fading
we're
into,
giving
if
it
you
to-
don't
we're-
like
I
my
feel
herons.
like no. I feel like you would if I were to be like
A broken
nice
disc.
about it. No,
Mm.
he would. It would be like the
One?
Several drones.
The art-
yes, that's even better.
That's
I was trying
so
to
that
make
actually-
John's
They
it's a-
just all fly into a different direction.
It's
Some
just a
of them
bunch of
crash
little
into each
drones.
other, but it's fine.
I
It's
was
like a
gonna
really,
say
really
you would-
shitty like show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go, and I'm gone.
Wow.
It's just like,
My
what is that?
time
What is
has
that one
come.
one stupid plane thing that they do?
The Blue Angels.
The Blue Angels, but it's the drones and it fucks up. Yeah. Anyway,
The plane show?
He's talking about like when
Yeah,
they have the they
okay.
like smoke. They like have the smoke show.
yeah, but like,
I've never heard of that.
I was gonna
Blue
say if
Angels.
John
You've
were to
never-
turn into like
It's
a
Jackson.
cool animation style, it would be like like when you strum
I'd be like
a
that guy from
guitar
Jujutsu Kaisen.
in like in a game and they put like those like jagged music notes
Yeah.
behind it. I feel like John would just turn into a bunch of jagged music.
Your
notes
staff
that
you
all
leave
go in
behind would
different-
be a canjo, though.
What's a canjo?
A can banjo.
Specifically a
Good
spam
God.
can banjo.
Oh,
Spam can banjo. That sounds like an indie group name.
Spanjo.
it does.
Spam
well,
can
it's a real
banjo.
thing you can buy.
For like $60?
Yeah, about
What
$60.
the fuck?
I
Is
mean,
it
that does
a
not
real
come with the
banjo?
spam can, however.
Oh, I thought it did. Then
Can
what-
you fit this?
No,
spam
you
can in
basically
there?
buy a stick and a single banjo.
No, I'm
string.
pretty sure it has the spam can on it.
No, it said you have to turn your own spam can.
What
into
the
it.
fuck? That's
for
awesome.
$60?
Yeah.
It's a stick and a string.
Just
Yeah.
That's fucking
what a
awesome.
fucking ripoff.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what
do
you
you
turn it
tune it?
into.
How does that work?
I don't
Okay,
know.
so
I
What
think it,
you need to know the right note. You gotta tune it.
It's got one string.
Yeah,
you just tune
tune
it
it
with
to the
the
right
pressure
pitch.
of your hand. You just you just tune it.
That's the entire ear.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Noted.
It's like the little guy that.
The
Yeah.
automaton.
Yeah, those guys are awesome. If I were to fade into, whatever, when I passed away,
Mhm.
when I died,
You say your time has come.
yes. The
For you
classic.
to lip sync for your life. Good luck.
What?
Just answer my
Don't.
question.
I don't
Fuck
know
this is a
why the
Jack.
drag race is coming into this.
Because it says the intros. Your time has come
Oh, I see.
for you, and then so I
Jack's
like every
gay.
like just a stereotypical
Jack's
gay.
very gay.
If you had to lip sync for your last song, what would you lip sync to?
Can you answer the
That's
good
an
question?
answer the
Hey,
original
yeah,
question.
can we get through this?
Okay.
We'll do that one next.
Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi just vanishes, but he leaves his clothes behind,
So,
which is super
So we
funny.
just
So
think
you want to
you're
do the
naked.
opposite?
Because of the implication?
Yeah,
Oh.
So
He's
we
just
think you're
naked,
just like a
walking around.
naked ghost.
And wouldn't it be funny if when you vanished, it was somehow inappropriate? Wouldn't that be funny?
just
I
a
got
bunch
yours.
of peanuts.
I got yours.
You vanish
I got
and
yours.
a furry tail butt
No,
plug
no.
just falls to the floor.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, it's not
Is
as
that
funny
what
as
happened in the
I was
cast?
saying,
It
I
was
saying
Ben.
your way of going out would be like you do a squat, your ass rips. You're just so it just
Yeah.
it inverts through the ripped asshole.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to move on to Bethany.
But I think I'd collapse into a bunch of blocks or something. I think that'd be
Ooh,
pretty fun. Like
but
a
what-
okay,
Blender animation type of guy.
Are
where
they
it was-
going to be like, or is it going to be like
Legos?
Lego blocks?
Yeah,
Or are you thinking like
probably
Lincoln
Legos,
Logs?
probably Legos with Pantone colors on them? Right?
Cerulean?
Yes.
Have you watched that movie yet?
Bethany.
What do you mean Pantone colors? Pantone has all the colors.
No, Bethany,
They
please.
do. It was from
it's
the
a
first
can of worms,
episode,
A can
yeah.
of Pantone.
I
What?
can of spam.
Yeah.
I know it says come. This says come question mark.
You don't get to see that. That one's just for Reese.
How would
Sorry,
you
we're gonna
vanish?
turn it to
So-
Bethany.
Anyway, if I was to disappear and then die when my time has come,
Other way, probably.
yeah,
Well, who knows?
they happen at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
I think what I would like is just wildflower seeds.
Mm.
That'd be nice.
That'd
Do I
fun.
think that's what I would get? No.
It's just a bunch of
What do you
It would
think you
just
would
be a
get?
large.
I don't know what
It
I
would be like
get.
dandelion
Yeah,
seeds.
just
instead.
That's
a
also kind of
compressed
cool though,
dandelion
because then they
fluff that
float away.
explodes.
But that's
I
actually
love-
kind of cool
Wait,
though. 'cause,
that would be
Or
crazy.
when you bite into a cattail.
What?
Forbidden corn dog.
yeah,
Yeah.
forbidden. So you explode like pain flames or cattail. bits.
Hell yeah. Oh, spider webs would be really cool, actually, now that I think about it.
Sticky.
Yeah, but you'd just be like, what the fuck? And there'd
What
be
happened here?
Yeah,
Wait, Bethany?
I think anything could elicit, creamed corn could also elicit that reaction.
You're
Wow.
right. What I was envisioning, sorry for taking your time. What I was envisioning was
This is
a
taking my
perfect
time.
silhouette of fucking suck it up, dude.
What if it was
Can we
like a
focus on your
Charlotte's
topic?
Web spider web in your outline and it
Yeah.
just said bad?
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Or like R.I.P. or something.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so yeah. Wildflowers would be pretty rad.
That would be
and then
dope.
That would be
in a
cool.
couple of weeks there would be flowers where you had died.
Oh, and
I
then they
just- I-
form a giant shaped Bethany.
Yeah.
on the
See,
ground.
I just imagine.
I don't know what they
have
do
to-
after I die.
If the wind was blowing in the right speed,
Yeah.
would the flowers go or the seeds go like a 45-degree angle? So then it would be like a crime scene outline of your
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
Would they be-
Whoa.
She's
be
slightly
moving-
taller because
Yeah.
of the,
or weirdly
Just stretched
squat.
Would there be enough mass behind them where you could grind up a flight of stairs?
Huh?
Say again?
enough
John
what?
gets the reference.
That was so out of place.
Joe,
We
remember
went
we
back to
talked
the
about
skateboarding.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I was
skateboarding.
fully not listening. when you guys were
I
about
just couldn't
skateboarding.
hear.
I was paying attention.
Why
All right,
not?
back to Ben's question though. So if you were to lip sync to a song
yeah.
to save your life, what would it be?
Short skirt, long jacket.
All I Do Is Win by DJ Khaled.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh
Yeah, no,
god.
in the same vein, mine would probably be Airplanes by B.O.B.
B.O.B., okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. We're coming to you two. Taryn, what the fuck is this song? Explain. Short skirt, long
You guys have
jacket.
never heard Short Skirt Long
No.
Jacket? Well, you should look it up. It's a great song and it's really lip syncable.
Can you give us just a taste of the lyrics?
Give us a taste.
Yeah, let me look up some lyrics to this song.
Yeah, read it.
Okay.
Read some
Reese.
lyrics.
All
It's
right.
by that band that did She's Going the Distance.
Oh,
She's
Cake.
Going for
Cake.
Speed. Cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Great
know
band.
what
I think
song
I know
you're
what
talking about.
song
I know
it
what
is.
song you're talking about.
Cake
I
has a
don't
band
think I do.
called Nugget, I think, where the main chorus is "Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up," and
This sounds
it's
like that
pretty
girl
awesome.
singing the fucking anthem.
yeah, yeah. I would do that. Song.
Reese, what song would you have to lip sync to save your life?
Wow.
Hold on, Taryn's pulling out some lyrics.
No, well, we're trying to move. We're trying to fill the dead air.
Keep talking.
I'm thinking. Do I have to know it?
Well,
You
that
can
would
look
be
up the
preferable.
lyrics.
I mean,
Well,
you could
you
read
say
it off
that,
the
save your life.
But like,
teleprompter,
wouldn't it be
yeah.
funny if I didn't know it?
Yeah,
I was
you just
trying my
walked
best.
Die.
You just
No.
immediately
No.
wrong first word out of your lips and just
Just
shot.
be going.
It's like, when you're playing Guitar Hero and you fuck up the notes. You're like, it's like,
I hate that about Guitar Hero. I hope you know it
they
drives
just
me up
start
the wall.
booing.
Any rhythm game that like messes up the song while you're messing up makes
Yeah.
it 4 times worse.
It's
Reese is a music major and he's having issues with following a rhythm.
Yes, I'm bad at rhythm. Guess what?
Are you actually?
Jack, so concerned.
So
I
so
care about my
kind of
friends.
yes, kind of no.
Better than your average person.
He's not a percussionist.
Better than average person.
I'm
Not a
Not
percussionist.
Well, okay, so this is a funny story. Have you
A
figured out your
drummer.
song yet?
for those.
Yeah,
of
well, I
you.
mean, the lyrics to the song aren't that impressive. It's just if you know who Cake is, they talk sing. It's not like
Yeah.
it's like the worst song choice at a karaoke bar because the
We're
song literally sounds
going
like
the
I want a girl
distance.
with a short skirt and a long jacket.
That's awesome.
The joke's only funny if you already really know the song.
Yeah.
Got a lip sync
So-
tequila.
That really didn't work.
So to go to my little side story, when I was in college, I was doing music theory and all that kind of crap. And I had to do this
Put it
one-on-one
in the mic.
like quiz, and the professor literally at the end told me, I think you have no internal rhythm."
I do remember that.
Oh my god.
And I'm
That's
sitting-
savage.
And I'm sitting here like, okay, well, this is my freshman year, and I'm doing
Yeah,
3 more years of
damn,
this
dude.
because I'm nearly getting paid to do this.
You don't have to sing without something keeping your rhythm though. That's on them
Just
for
get him
not
a click in
having
his ear.
accessibility.
Yeah. Where's the
I just kind of
metronome?
like do how it feels. That's how I do it.
you move with your own drum.
Yeah.
I am the colors of the wind.
No. Cancel.
Lip sync juicy.
I had nice. I ate that lunch.
Give me that juicy. Give me blunt.
Okay,
Uh,
that would be your song.
Oh,
When
I should have
I-
said the government knows.
Yeah, you
The
should
government
have.
knows.
But that's more of like
yeah,
a.
you would.
John-
If you know,
Yeah.
the government also knows.
Yeah.
John, what would your song be?
I already said.
Which
Yeah.
was?
All I Do Is Win by DJ Khaled.
Give
Hell
us the
yeah.
taste of the lyrics right now.
I think everybody knows what that song sounds like.
All I
don't.
do is win, no matter what.
What?
Got money on my mind. I ain't ever give it up. And every time I
Okay,
step
it's been 10
into the
seconds.
building,
Please stop.
everyone
No, stop.
Everybody's hands
thank
go.
you.
up
Yeah.
and they stay there.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Jack, what's yours?
well, we're doing Bethany.
Yeah.
We still have these.
Oh, I thought we went.
No,
bad.
no. We still have these
Oh.
two.
No, we already
What was
we went
Ben?
first.
Well, no, you jumped
Yeah.
Oh,
in,
I said
though.
mine was the Airplane song by B.O.B.
Yeah.
and that other woman.
Did you give us a
Um,
taste?
that other
What?
woman.
Not everyone has to give us a taste.
I forget her name.
Ben
Ben
She's like-
doesn't know women's names.
Name a woman. Name a woman.
Right now.
I
They
don't know the
Bridgers,
name
right.
of it.
So
I
name a
genuinely
woman.
don't.
You got to name a woman.
Dakota Johnson.
My dear friend.
Not in the room.
Taking you a while to say it.
No, I don't know the artist's name.
Haley Williams
Haley Williams.
of Paramore.
Oh,
She's on that track with Bobby Boy.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't.
Wow.
I always forget Hayley
It's
Williams'
Hayley
name.
Williams.
Because
I
like
don't know
I just think of
artists'
her
names. She's
as
great.
Paramore.
Yeah.
if I'm being
No.
She
honest.
is Paramore to me.
Artisanal.
But
That's
I also
true.
don't know
Bespoke
single
post.
actors. I don't know anyone's name.
Right.
Any famous
No,
person's name.
John, I don't know the names of the songs that I like. I have to look them up.
I don't
So that's
either.
weird.
Yeah, I don't know the name of us.
You
like,
guys are
any
weird.
song.
Yeah.
No, I know the name of the
Simply
song.
no other
I don't know
song
who
you've ever
fucking did
listened
it.
to.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't
No.
know either. I'm out here just guessing.
Some song comes on, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. Whatever it is. By
Vibe.
The
whoever.
beat is good in this one.
That's awesome.
I've actually been required to try to think of more of the artists and songs I like because John asks sometimes.
I
and
I do
I'm like,
ask
I
sometimes.
I don't know.
We had a good music listening session the other night, like 2
Wow.
weeks ago.
music
Yeah.
listening. That's something else that was for the major.
Shut up.
Bethany, what's your song?
Bethany, what's your
I was
song?
tested on
Um,
that.
Song was on.
I think the best one to do would be Happy Birthday.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, you know what?
Give
us
You
a
could,
song.
you
to
could
lip
design a
sync
great
to.
outfit.
To
for
lip
that.
A big old cake.
Just
That'd be
very
pretty
big
good.
Big old cake.
But I
Big
think
old
in
cake
the
and then your
spirit of the
butt
question, it
falls
would
off
be
halfway and your
Toxic
real
by
butt.
Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No,
By
Britney
Britney
Spears.
Spears?
By Britney Spears.
Oh
Sorry. My bad.
No, yeah.
Whoa. The only faux
No,
pas
that would be fantastic.
Brittany.
Brittany.
Bethany.
It's
Well, now
Britney,
I'm mad,
bitch.
too.
No, because there's a joke in The Office where Steve Carell pulls up in his
Did you
convertible
say The Office?
It's Britney.
and he says it's Britney, bitch, and I think Lady Gaga.
It's
is
Lady
playing,
Gaga.
So it's, I mean, it's the same. Yeah,
It's the
that's a
same
good
vibe.
bit. Yeah,
Jack, your song.
Lemon pepper.
bye.
Cupcake.
Don't-
How does that go?
No,
John,
you
get
don't
your-
get to play it. You got to give us
I
a
won't
sampling.
play it. I won't. John, get ready for censoring things here.
I'm not censoring shit. Say it if you want.
All
It's
right.
going on the internet.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
I want my pussy hole stretched like the hoops on Nunu. Open up the box like a got new shoes. You want that
How long
foreplay, so
have we
I'm
been
dressed
recording?
in tutus, and the pussy so tight feel like you fucking a Fruit Loop. I get on that thing, do a split, then ride
been-
slow. Mouth
been
stuffed
recording for
with
a
meat like I
while.
just did a gyro.
He
Just
looks
ate
like
my
a
little
long
baby,
Almost
but I'm
9:45.
Euro?
whipping like
Wow.
Rilo.
Or ju-
I'm just milking this. Got a full blown cow show.
I don't think you
I
can.
don't
can
let him
stop.
run
Yeah, I
trains,
think
but I'll
you can
let him
stop
pull
at
my
that.
That's why I
tracks.
obviously
Do
said
it
that.
doggy
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
style,
saying I
like
don't like
Snooki
cupcake,
style.
but this
Okay.
sucks.
All right, my favorite line in the whole song though
Yeah.
is
Why didn't
might
you just
take a
start
nap,
with that?
make him eat him from the back. Said he don't do drugs, but
So-
his tongue in my crack.
So here's the thing, Jack. You're telling
that's
me
my
Yeah.
favorite. That's
You're
my
telling
favorite
me.
lyric.
this isn't just a favorite song. You are at gunpoint,
Oh,
You're
this is
gonna
my
die.
and you're gonna die if you fuck
No,
up.
I think
At least
that's
I'm-
Jack's
Why are we at
energy.
At least-
gunpoint now?
because you're gonna
Wait, I
die.
kind of like
it's
that.
for your life.
It motivates me.
Yeah, we're lip syncing for
It
your life.
motivates you. I'd like to change my
So I'm
answer.
gonna be at gunpoint, being like, "I want a girl with a short."
Yes, this is what you've chosen.
Yes.
That's you, though. That tracks. Darren, someone says, you have to try. And you go,
No, thank you.
I don't want to
Oh,
try.
John, another lyric.
That's
Here's
rude.
this one's clever though. Legs about to spread like Corona. That's also very. That's also very clever.
Tasteful.
You said you were going to change your song?
Oh, can I change mine?
You can
It
change
would
yours.
be What That Mouth Do by Big Clit.
Please don't elaborate. Please
All right.
do not elaborate.
So, good song.
Get another question for us, John.
What That Mouth Do?
No, I
What
said
that
no
mouth-
elaborating.
That good.
Okay, I think we need to circle back real quick to the video game idea you guys had a little earlier.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I was probably.
I'm
in the
actually kinda
bathroom
over
for
it now.
this.
What
do you mean?
No, it was good.
We're all gamers.
Raw gamers.
I said
We're
we're all
all
gamers.
gamers.
Oh.
What is up with your ears?
That's a weird like porn website
Yeah.
it's been on.
I
or
want that.
something.
I want that
Switch.
gamer hole stretched like the hoops on Nunu.
How long
It
have
would
we
be
been-
what?
John, how long have we been recording for?
An hour and 10. We need a little bit. It's only an hour and 5.
Oh, God.
We need more.
So, we got to talk about the food pyramid first person shooter.
Okay, food pyramid first person shooter.
So we're all really into game dev.
really into it. And nobody can steal this idea because it's ours.
It's been patented.
It's been patented. It's
That's
in
not-
the works already. We're looking for a publisher.
Jesus Christ. Somebody get Donkey on the line. Because he publishes games now, too.
Big mode. What was happening in it?
This
exactly?
segment's gonna
Big nail.
suck.
Suck my balls.
Okay, fine. We can do
What if
something
we?
else.
Okay, what
then.
if we
You
did?
We're
suck.
still at a fine enough place we can just cut into something else.
If
Oh, so we're talking about what we should be talking about right now. We're brainstorming how we want the podcast to go. That's the segment
Fine,
that we're
Ben.
doing.
Talk about your food pyramid.
The bread would be tanks because
Why?
they're big and doughy, and they would absorb
Hold on,
everything that
For our
came after
listeners,
them.
you should give some context on what kind of game this is.
It's a
is it a first-person shooter?
John
Is it
kind
a,
of already said
it's
it.
a game where
Is it a hero-based shooter?
the hero-based guys,
It's a
the,
hero class based shooter.
the food pyramid is alive and it has
No
guns.
The
So-
food has come to life and has guns,
Yes.
like in that one movie that has
You know, there's
Seth
a second
Rogen in
one.
it.
You know, there's a
Oh,
second
the-
one.
yeah.
No.
There's a second one.
There's
Oh.
a second.
No,
Yeah,
there's
there's-
not.
what are we
I
talking
don't know,
about?
You know the food
Let's
order
pretend that there's
movie?
not.
Party? What
Sausage.
is it?
What do you mean there's
Sausage
not?
Party.
Yeah, Sausage
yeah,
Party.
yeah,
Sausage
There's
yeah.
a
Party.
second one.
I
That
hope there's
sounds
not.
like a
Oh, I'm
unreasonable
not
size.
lying.
I
No, it's
hope
a
The
movie.
food
there's
is
not.
taking over the planet.
Anyway, I just think it'd be really fun.
In Sausage Party?
Imagine all the character models
Yeah, not
and
in
all
the
the
first
cool
one.
little
The moon?
designs
There's-
of all the crazy guys.
I thought you
hobbling
said the
around.
moon
Yeah.
is taking over the planet.
So I just wish that
I make my
Overwatch had a
coworkers mad
food
frequently
themed
because I think they say
expansion.
things and then
Is basically what
Ben
I'm
wants to
saying.
play Overwatch, but played up.
Ben wants to play Dimension 20, The Crown of Candy. in
Oh,
Overwatch.
I am watching that right now. That's super embarrassing.
They
That's
made
probably
a-
where this
they
idea
made a
came
game.
from.
Okay,
It's
so
a
I have
D&D
questions.
campaign.
Called out.
that is the big campaign.
Now we have to keep this segment.
Ben just had a crisis.
I have questions about.
About what?
About plagiarizing.
It's not
How is that
plagiarism, it's
plagiarism?
inspiration.
Wow.
True. That's how gaming works.
Yeah.
How do you suggest the food hold the guns?
Oh, they have arms. Surely.
Oh, you
Human
think-
arms.
I would go with VeggieTale style, like no arms,
Oh, that'd be high.
just floating.
So
What about,
Rain-
what about
Rain-
your
Rain- to
Rayman
animate.
style? No arms, yes
Oh,
hands.
yeah.
Just
What if we did
floating
like? I mean, what if we
hands.
did Worms style, where they're just worms?
Yeah, where
with
they have
arms?
hands
They
that
don't have
float.
legs.
Yeah.
I just
Um,
said that.
I thought
No
you
one
said
was
something
listening to
else.
I said
you.
Rayman style, no arms, floating
This would
hands.
be the
Oh, then I said
Oh.
tick
worm
where
style.
Yeah.
Jack hasn't heard what was said.
Be a bitch then.
I am.
Wow.
That's why I
Oh
said
my
seven.
goodness. This ain't Build-A-Bitch.
This thing build. Oh, I can't
Well,
say
I
that.
would go to Build-A-Bear though.
Build-A-Bear would be fun. We should put Build-A-Bear on
That
our
could be an excursion.
place of
as
things
well.
that Reese doesn't want.
You guys have so much fun at Build-A-Bear.
That was
Yeah.
a Terran.
Oh, last time I went to Build-A-Bear, I was turning 16 years old, and me and my older sister went, and we made a Velociraptor, and we got it a
Hype.
Batman costume, and we got a soundbite of us going, na 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 Batman, in my little Velociraptor's hand. So now I can press it, and I can hear
yourself.
myself singing Batman
Your
with my
16-year-old
sister.
self.
Do you relate
What
to your
about my
16-year-old
charming? What about my nice?
Oh, you missed that one, Jack. You were in the bathroom for that one.
Can you forgive
Do I
your
relate to my
16-year-old self?
That's basically what the question was.
well,
Oh no, God no.
see?
he was straight back then.
Oh my
I-
goodness!
no, I
How
was
many
not.
women did you date?
I was I was out. By
Oh,
the time
okay.
I was 16.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many women
Five?
did you date?
That's more than me.
Like,
five.
in what context of dating?
Just like shitty pretend dating that kids go through.
Yeah, 5. Easy.
Uh,
Men are stupid.
when I was in 4th grade, I dated a girl because she would give me candy.
Nice.
He's a
And
hoe.
I only,
He's tricking himself out.
I
Since day
only,
one.
I only dated her as long as she gave me candy. And when
Wow.
she stopped, I broke up with her.
That's so fucking catty.
I
That's
had
so
there was
funny.
another
He's 10.
Yeah.
there was another
right.
there
Yeah,
was
but like he
a-
knew his priority.
there was
Yeah,
one
he
girl
knew his
in
worth.
6th grade who she asked me
Think of
out
candy.
and I said okay. And
Yep.
then she would call me and hold me hostage on the phone for about 2 hours every day,
Damn.
to the point where my mom would answer and say, "He's not here."
You gave her
you
the
gotta-
home phone?
You gotta.
She it was I
He's
was I was
old.
very
He's old. He's an
pressured.
older
I was very
generation.
pressured. Then there was a girl who asked me out, and then
We all
I
had
said
home phones probably too.
I said okay, and then I didn't talk to her, and then she said that she broke up with me, and that I was crying and sobbing and asking for her back, and I was in social studies
Oh,
being
she
like,
told
huh?
people that.
Oh, fully.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, I couldn't be bothered.
And that's when you came out to one up her.
That would have been.
It's like,
nice.
no, she, I was like, no, this bitch made me gay as hell.
I never want
Yeah.
I think most of my relationships prior to being a homosexual, and probably some being homosexual, were very transactional. What do I
Wow.
get from you? What candy are you giving the candy man?
What necklace?
Jack literally described going on a date as, "Is this going to be better than me just sitting and playing games in my apartment?"
Truly,
I
though.
mean, yeah. Are they
I mean,
wasting
that's
your
real.
time?
Am I not real for that?
Yeah.
Like, if going on a date with a person is very, I like myself, my me time, my peace.
What?
Are you worth
That's
giving up some of my time?
And to be
that's
fair,
what
but
many
that's like
people experience.
dating on the internet. Is
Are you adding
bad.
to my life? That's real.
Very that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes you
You-
just gotta take a
Are
chance.
you giving me my favorite candy, or am I getting Raisinets?
Yeah.
Like, what is?
Or
what
is this a
the-
C tier?
Best candy?
Oh,
Best candy?
That
Oh,
can
yeah,
be, that
best
can be our
candy.
final wrap up.
Yeah,
What's the best
Last
candy?
one. Best
Okay.
candy.
Oh God, nerds. I'm gonna say nerds.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Jesus.
Wow.
Okay, well, no.
Okay, guys,
wait.
the five of us have
Jack
to bring
has
it
been
back.
cut off from
No,
the podcast.
but specifically,
Not even
Like,
Nerds Rope.
Nerds
just-
Rope would have been
Give me a
so much more
no,
acceptable.
no, because so there. If I'm
Only,
gonna
like,
cut it between two,
F-tier candy
if
I
I-
can go.
if I were to
Dude.
not even F tier, if I were
Yours
to
is
It's not F
F-tier?
tier.
No.
But it's not favorite candy.
I would say,
tier.
okay, as a kid, I would say my two. Well, no, it would be between Pixie
Lifesavers
Sticks.
and Werther's Original.
Okay, Werther's originals are
No.
actually pretty good.
They are good.
Uh,
They're my
Okay,
favorite
and this
candy.
is
Okay,
pretty
fair.
indicative of me as a person, but
Oh,
I used
dear.
to get the really big pixie sticks, the long ones, and I would cut the ends off,
And
pour them
snort
into
it.
So
a
your
bowl,
second
and then I
answer
would
is
eat them like
sugar?
cereal. Eat it like cereal.
So for Jack's
That,
birthday, we just get him a bag
or-
of sugar and call it a
or
day.
I would probably
That-
no. If you're gonna do that, I want sugar cubes because those are fun.
Because
I-
they're like a little treat.
exactly. I mean, I'm also a
It's like a
horse,
little treat.
so
Yeah.
What's your other candy before I get even more mad
if I
that
were
you
to say,
said
like-
nerds and pixie sticks?
Jack has never had a good Halloween.
That is not true.
Fucking Willy Wonka over here with his dad looking through the candle like cavities.
Oh God, no. Okay, if I were to say, I really recently have really enjoyed 100 grand.
Real. That's a good candy.
It's a good candy.
Yeah.
Terrence over here probably gonna be like, my favorite candy is the joys of life.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
favorite
You know
candy
he
is
wouldn't
waking
say
up with a
that.
cup of
I
coffee.
just love how angry
My favorite
Taryn has
my
gotten
favorite
just
candy
from one
is
person's
opening the blinds and seeing a sunrise.
That sounds like Terrence.
That's
Those
probably
are
fucking
just
Taryn.
all like not bad candy. Okay, pixie sticks are actively bad,
the lies.
but
Lies.
nerds and 100 grand are like fine. But for them to be your favorites,
I mean, not really nerds much so now. It's mostly 100 grand. I would say that's my favorite.
Nerds was the first thing you
You
said.
said nerds.
As a kid.
Off rip.
I was
said,
going
Jack,
chronologically.
favorite candy?
Fair enough.
why?
Because I wanted to. This is my narrative. This is my
Yes,
narrative.
What's your favorite color?
Favorite color?
Wrong. Incorrect answer.
Wait, like actually?
Yeah.
Oh
gonna
my.
judge you so hard for this.
It's specifically
We're
that
fishing for
it's
security
like the,
questions.
It's like the blue-green Crayola color. It's like the cerulean. Or
Okay, why didn't we go chronologically on that one?
because it's always been that one.
Oh wow.
That's my favorite. If I were to say, if we're gonna really circle back to,
I don't want to. Let's move on.
What's your favorite?
I don't know if this really counts as a candy, but I've always been obsessed with Twix ice cream bars.
Those are
That's
really
not
Not
a
Twix
candy, you dumb
specific.
bitch, coming after me for nerds and sugar.
Yeah, at least it tastes
this
good.
thing lists. This thing over here lists an ice cream bar.
Well, I think Twix
Angry
makes the
podcast.
ultimate ice cream bar. I don't really
Disagree.
actually like ice cream
Okay.
that much,
Wow.
but
Not even.
Whoa.
Okay, all right. So you're just wrong on multiple levels.
So
I like ice cream
we have
fine.
to
But
insult everyone's candy choice.
Yes.
But that's horrible.
why? I'll eat ice cream, but it's not like something I seek out very often.
I have been eating so much ice cream lately. It's nuts.
That's
I
why you
have
got
been
a
going
fat
through-
ass.
That's where it's all going. That's why the spandex room.
Yep.
Taryn is looking the 1,000-yard stare.
Well, I was
Turn
trying to think of a real candy because I haven't.
Mm.
I don't eat candy a ton anymore. And I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at if I say something like Ghirardelli chocolate squares.
You
Those
will
are
be.
good.
You're
It's
allowed.
kinda
That's
candy.
I only like
Chocolate's a candy.
white meat chicken and plain rice.
No, I've mostly just
And
been eating
mayo.
hot dogs and mac and cheese recently.
That is a
Damn.
god tier meal, though. S tier.
Yeah, with hot
Reese?
sauce.
Yeah, mayo, mac and cheese made of mayo instead of milk, and
We're-
hot
we will.
dogs.
That's a next episode topic right there.
I'm gonna
Oh
say
my.
Skittles year round.
Yeah.
Halloween
Good
time.
choice. Good choice.
Mm,
I'm gonna get flack for this one, but it's candy corn.
Okay, well, we actually.
Okay,
I wanna
candy
ask
corn-
you,
Candy corn's
do you want?
Fine.
Oh,
Candy
candy
corn
corn is good.
slaps.
Overhated.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Also,
love wax.
what flavor? What flavor of
No, no,
Skittles?
no,
do
no,
you
wait,
want?
Especially like when
Give me a good old.
That's a
See,
good
that's
question.
an important question.
That's the
oh yeah, that's a
Well,
he's
what-
got a good point. What kind of Skittles?
What kind? Are you talking about OG? You're talking about sour? You're
Sour,
talking about tropical. There's
OG.
also
The
two
purple
different. There's
bag?
like 2 or 3.
OG.
There's like the
OG.
light
The
blue
purple
bag.
is,
I agree that
mixed
the
berry,
light
I
blue bag, I
believe.
believe, is the current
It
bag for
is?
tropical.
I think so. It
Yeah.
used to be purple.
I will actually agree that I think the OG Skittles are better than all the weird shit.
Mhm.
they're
I agree.
I
doing.
see. I
Except
prefer the sour.
for sour Skittles.
The after dark Skittles, the midnight Skittles or whatever, they stopped making them, but they had like a blood orange and they had a passion fruit, and they were fucking great.
Didn't Skittles for Pride this year make like rainbow-less Skittles?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
they
was
were 2 years
wild.
ago.
That was
Yeah.
wild, yeah.
Skittles
But
did
it
the
was
all colors
embarrassing.
matter.
It was.
thing.
No, they did. I mean, it wasn't that.
They
I think
made
it
They
was,
white
fucked up
Skittles.
one batch of Skittles, and they're like, "Come on, guys, we got to think of something we
Oh, no,
can
that
do."
wasn't that
it was meant to be.
M&Ms.
I believe it was meant to be a statement about how diversity is what makes things better,
Yeah.
and they were trying to show that by having Skittles without diversity. But it
But they
just
had
was
this-
like, here's your most boring bag of Skittles you've ever had in your
Yeah,
life.
Truly.
here's shitty Skittles, you fucking gays.
I think Skittles are a classic choice. They're just like always good.
they're
You know
good.
what?
It's good candy.
They make me
I don't
sick.
remember
Mine
where I
didn't make
was.
anyone
Mm.
angry, and I'm
Speaking of
kind of
just
shocked.
just
Yeah.
Skittles, real
That's not
quick.
bad. I mean,
I was somewhere. I don't even remember where, but somebody had a bowl of Skittles. Except it wasn't just Skittles; it was also M&Ms. They
Oh.
mixed.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
actually amazing.
That's
That's
like
gross.
that is like pure trickster.
I wouldn't
love
eat
that.
it,
I
but
don't
that's
know
amazing.
where we were, but I was there too.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It was the worst because you're like, "Oh, some Skittles." There you go.
Because I think I took one and I'm like, yeah, these are
Me
Skittles.
when
Yeah, they're Skittles. And then you had one, you're like, "Bleh."
What the fuck is this? I like sour candy. Any sour candy, good candy. Citric acid, best acid.
But do you have a favorite
Nice.
sour candy? 'Cause-
Right now, the Airhead Extreme strips.
Mhm.
Those
oh,
are
sure.
good.
yeah,
If I can get my hands on them, the Sour Punch straws, the long ones, not just the
Mm.
small ones.
those are
also
good. Yeah.
Yeah, the bites are good, and that's what I have been getting because I can get my hands on them. But if I can get the long pack of them, those
I think
ones.
sour
Nice.
Skittles would be the best sour candy if they weren't so fast at making your mouth a bloody raw mess.
yeah,
Well,
it hurts.
Fun fact:
Yeah.
if you just
Bloody
keep
rough.
eating them, you don't
No.
get that
No.
anymore.
That's not true.
just cuts your tongue up, and it hurts.
It doesn't do
then.
that to me anymore.
Oh wow.
He just has no tongue.
well,
He's too
I
powerful.
feel like you just have scar tissue now.
Probably.
Aw.
I have a lot of scar tissue.
Can you have a callus in your mouth?
you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that
interesting.
possible?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Yep. You can actually.
Hmm.
Specifically in your throat.
Oh God.
Well, that's
Well,
not
that's
your
not your
mouth.
mouth.
No, the back of your mouth.
Which
That's
is your
not
throat.
active mouth though. That's like soft palate.
The soft palate is the
Ye-
bottom.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different. That's different. No, back of your mouth.
Uh-oh.
the back of it.
They're wrong,
Hey,
right? Reese?
Ben, what was your favorite candy? I don't
Yeah,
want to go down
anyway.
this path. I asked
okay,
a stupid
so
question.
I have difficulty with candy because I'm an addict.
Hi,
not-
my name
not
is
as
Ben.
such.
I'm an addict.
But like when I get candy, I eat all of the candy. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
will literally just like when Halloween came around when I was a kid and I could get away with it, I would just literally not stop eating candy.
Did you get
And,
cavities as a kid?
I don't think I've had a cavity. I had a couple cavities, but I had also 6 dental checkups, so
Okay.
it wasn't like a big problem.
Damn, someone had insurance.
Oh yeah, unions, baby.
we did.
Where are you pointing? Oh, you're pointing
That's
at
my
camera.
camera.
They were pointing at Taryn, and I was like,
Are you in a
Karen's
union?
got the
Yeah,
union.
I am in a union.
We got
I
the
have health
podcast.
Okay,
insurance.
so
union.
your favorite candy?
So my problem with candy is that like it makes me feel sick, but I do really like not sour strips
Yeah.
as the Airheads ones, but the Haribo sour strips
Oh.
are
Oh, I love
fucking
gummy
Those are
bears.
good.
incredible.
I forgot about one of the best candies, and I know it's going to make people mad when I say this.
What is it?
The blue wrapped vanilla Tootsie Roll.
You're just wrong.
My
Wait.
roommate adores
They're so
those.
good. They're
Which
delicious.
My
one? Which
roommate-
roommate?
The vanilla wrap
Nate.
one?
The blue
Nate, go
wrapper
fuck yourself.
vanilla Tootsie Rolls.
Oh.
When
It was
Oh,
pretty
Nate's a
good.
cool guy, so
Wait,
My
wait,
man.
it's
Nuh-uh.
vanilla, but it's blue.
the wrapper is
yeah,
the
blue.
wrapper is blue.
for Tootsie
That's what
Rolls.
always threw me off about
Yeah.
those. Why is it blue?
And also Whoppers. I really like Whoppers.
Sounded like
Poppers are good.
Miranda
I love
sings.
I love
What?
You
malt
sounded
powder.
like
Yeah,
Miranda
I mean,
sings.
yeah,
when
no,
you-
it's like, well,
Bethany.
You're gonna pull out your
Like
ukulele
malt powder is
and
weird.
apologize next.
it is. It's like,
I'm the
why
second
is it
coming of
sour?
Miranda
But
Sings.
also, that shit is good.
It's
I guess
Good.
I guess I got freaked out when you said sour, but I'm also like, I guess that's not a bad description. It's just
It's
a
like,
weird way to
I
think
don't
about
know.
it.
It's
got a little
yeah,
funky.
malt is like, and then you're like, all right.
But Whoppers are a fun
First
texture
you're like-
adventure where it like
For audio
For the
melts.
audio listeners, that made no goddamn sense.
I don't give a shit about the audio listeners. Get a job. That's what I said last time.
They could be listening to it at work. You don't know.
You
Work-
listen to the
work your
podcast at work.
Get your shit done.
favorite candy,
All of it.
all of it, all the time.
Nice. Yeah. Real.
Listen, but I will defend Pixie Sticks.
Ugh.
They
I'm not saying
are
they're bad.
really good.
No, I
No.
mean
They're
that's
not-
true. I did.
You did, word
I'm
for
not
word.
saying, I'm
You
not
just
saying they're
said
like.
they were bad.
I'm not saying they're like gross. I'm just saying
They're
it's
not
just
favorite
a
candy.
pile of sugar in a stick.
It's sour
Yeah.
sugar though.
Sometimes the ones at the state fair are like not sour.
Well, that's not a pixie stick though.
Yes.
It's the same concept.
You're fully wrong for that.
It's sugar in a tube.
That's not the same thing.
Did we get? Okay, so you're defending Pixie Sticks. Are you choosing Pixie Sticks?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I haven't had Pixie Sticks in like
Don't.
10 years.
don't.
But
Fun Dip also doesn't hold up.
Fun
No,
Dip
the
doesn't
Fun Dip
hold up.
never was
Dip.
good, but the stick.
The stick was fucking.
Stick-
Wait, are you
Fire.
guys
What?
crazy?
Stick
The
was
stick tastes
fire.
like
No.
shit.
The stick was
Stick
the best.
so
Stick
bad.
was the best.
The
Sorry.
stick
It's
so bad.
legitimately like
Team no
chalk
stick.
with a little bit of
Team
powdered
comes
sugar
down to
mixed
no
in.
stick.
Team, yes.
Team
No
stick.
stick.
Stick all the way.
No stick.
Give me every stick.
Hashtag no stick.
Hashtag all stick.
Stick
Yeah.
is like borderline flavorless.
Yeah,
It tastes
man.
like cardboard.
Yeah, so we've got the sticks, we've got the dips and the sticks.
Nice.
If it helps, I forgot to say black licorice is also up there for good candy. that
I like
love.
black licorice as well.
White licorice is fine.
But
Yeah.
Bethany, so
It's
did
controversial
have
one,
you
though.
decided
It is
like
not-
You're gonna get canceled for that.
one or two
Good.
candies for sure
Cancel
that are top
me.
tier for you?
Don't say that.
no,
I know
just
what I
all
buy
of
you all
it.
the
Just
time.
all? What?
That's
how about,
what you're
I
worried
like
about.
current it's a Swedish fish, but like
Swedish
about
fish.
what
Swedish fish are
don't
good,
you
but
like?
when they go
Ooh,
stale,
Swedish fish.
are
Fuck! You guys keep saying things, and I'm
Swedish
like,
fish are
that one sounds
good.
good too.
What-
Yeah.
as a
what doesn't-
child,
what's
it
not
was
good?
York peppermint patties.
Oh, I loved those when I was younger
Ooh.
too.
I did.
I didn't like chocolate until I
You
was
and
like
me have a lot
14.
in common, Reese.
Huh.
I'm sorry, what?
We have a lot in common.
I think you got quieter the second time. I heard you the first
You
time.
bitch.
What about milk duds?
No.
No.
Wow.
Those were always my movie theater
Strong
candy
opinions
of
on milk
choice.
I
duds.
don't
Yeah.
like that's a
I don't-
texture thing for me.
They
It's
get
not
stuck
a
in
I
your
I
chocolate
teeth.
love
chocolate-based candy
dots.
Really?
Yes.
Except I hate what they did to my mouth.
Never have
Um,
them.
I would
Because they're
agree with
just
that.
everywhere.
Okay, I know this isn't a candy, but why don't they sell Dippin' Dots at more places?
I
Right.
miss
know.
Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, they had
They're
their
only
moment,
at like Valley
they're gone.
Fair.
You can buy them at
Dippin'
the
Dots,
Cub.
Six Flags.
We actually
Yeah.
watched an interesting video. They've like exchanged ownership hands 7 times or so. It's
Oh, I
like
feel like it's got to be one of the least profitable things in existence.
Yeah, they like
is.
Yeah.
suck, right?
because it's
but I would buy them instead of ice cream sometimes.
They're good and fun. Yeah,
Don't
I
they
like
sell them at
They're Dippin'
some
Dots.
grocery stores?
they should.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought
I feel like you have to
I
go to
thought
a
so.
place like Cub where they sell random like niche products though.
Cub
You're not
or
going to
Kroger
find it.
or
You're not going to
Publix
find it at
or
a Target as
Trying to
far
give
as
us
I know.
both.
Yeah.
I think I have the Good and Gather Dippin'
Foods.
Dots.
Good and
I think I have
Interesting.
seen an actual Good and Gather Dippin' Dots. Like,
Target has
yeah, I
Dippin'
think I've
Dots?
I
seen
think
it
so,
once.
yeah.
Wow.
what the fuck?
That's
Um,
cool. Did you pick a candy specifically?
no, I didn't.
Yeah,
We
let's.
said what doesn't she like?
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so we're eliminating options.
Let's go
What's
through every
rising? What's the
candy.
cream of the crop? What's
Name
yeah.
every candy.
Name
Candies
a
that are
one.
bad include black licorice.
Thank you.
Fair
um,
enough.
It's good.
I mean, I
okay,
understand
we
why
all- It makes
people
my
don't
mouth
like
go,
it.
Yeah. You go
doesn't taste
sarsaparilla.
bad.
Sarsaparilla.
What the
no, it tastes good, but because it has a weird effect.
That is the main licorice flavor is sarsaparilla.
I thought
Also in root beer.
Twizzlers.
what?
Twizzlers suck ass.
Twizzlers are better than red
No,
vines.
peel apart
And I will die on
Twizzlers
their
are
Peel
hill.
okay,
apart
though.
Twizzlers,
Peel-
though.
those are good. Peel aparts are.
you
The
can
hard
braid
ones?
them.
Peel
Ooh,
aparts fuck.
the peel aparts
Yeah.
are
Peel
so
aparts is
good.
Peel aparts.
I thought it was anise.
Why do they
or
even
something.
bother
Anise?
selling
It could
the
be that.
two
It is
blends?
anise.
Yeah, because it's the same thing that's in absinthe.
What about
Yeah.
sarsaparilla?
I don't.
That's
Not
like
from
root beer,
Fallout?
original root beer.
Yeah, root beer and licorice.
No.
I mean,
Now, I'm
black,
not wrong though,
black
right?
licorice
That's in,
famously
it's in
is
Fallout, right?
anise.
Yeah.
but I don't know if there's sarsaparilla in it.
Hold on.
Oh.
We're
This is
looking.
the worst. This is the worst word to spell. I know how to spell, but it's
S-
so long.
ARSPILLA.
Oh, okay. So people put licorice in root beer
Oh.
because sarsaparilla is too harsh.
Yeah, but it's anise flavored, like absinthe.
So
Pick your candy,
anise-
Bethany.
Why are
Bethany,
Why are
freaking
we-
figure it out.
Just pick us off.
no sugar is delicious.
Yeah, real.
I don't
Reese's
discriminate.
Cups.
I was like, yes.
Reese's
Okay.
Cups.
Okay, then what about here? Pick one of these. What type of Reese's candy is the best? Pieces,
Okay.
cups,
Cereal.
something else.
Egg.
Reese's
cereal,
Puffs. Reese's
egg
Puffs are
tree.
fucking awesome.
Reese's
Reese's
Thins
Puffs.
Hey.
are the best.
Thins? Oh.
Reese's Dark Thins.
Oh, the thins are so good.
Oh, I mean, like you're wrong, but I appreciate.
Okay, wait.
It's
Wait.
it has a better ratio.
It has a better
If
ratio.
we're talking about candy, we do need to talk about the dark chocolate versus white chocolate versus milk chocolate debate.
White
chocolate-
chocolate.
white
If,
chocolate.
if white
Chocolate.
chocolate is your favorite, you're so wrong and bad.
I would agree
Yeah.
with
Me
that.
too.
I like
excuse
white
me,
chocolate.
White
I
chocolate.
like
is
white.
my favorite
White chocolate is the best.
It's
I
White
like
chocolate
white
is my favorite
too.
chocolate.
They're coming
Okay,
for
so
me
I
for
found
just having
horrible
sugar.
cavity land over here. Horrible,
Just 'cause
just
my
wants
family
things
has bad
as
teeth.
sweet as possible.
Yep.
I got
Yes!
Yep.
I come from the land of some water with my tea.
And
He comes
racism.
from the land down
I
under.
really fucked that up.
I'm not saying I don't like white
With those
chocolate,
water.
but as soon as I have more than like this much white chocolate,
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
go,
good.
It's too much.
Dark chocolate.
Weak.
Dark chocolate.
No milk chocolate.
I would say dark
Oh,
because
yeah.
I think dark pairs
That was
well with
really
a lot of
loud.
other
White
things.
chocolate.
Yeah, you can
powder.
allow
Dark
dark
chocolate
chocolate.
I
raspberry.
really want to
my
take that.
God.
Okay, yeah, if we're
God.
suddenly
Oh my
mixing
God.
stuff, I
Okay,
like
no,
a lot of
suck
dark
I like
my
chocolate.
balls,
but I
everything
also
is a-
like dark chocolate
But a
beers.
chocolate bar, I'm eating a milk chocolate bar.
Yeah.
A chocolate bar. Give me that 70%.
Ugh.
Holy shit.
Yummy.
I'd
Wrong,
rather,
wrong,
I'd rather
wrong,
never
wrong,
eat chocolate,
wrong.
but if I'm gonna eat it, it'll be white chocolate.
Yeah, wow.
True.
What are your
Wait.
thoughts on Baker's
Yeah,
chocolate?
Wait, no.
Not really meant to just be
Not
by
meant to
itself.
be.
Yeah. It's really bad.
It's just unsweet because there's no sugar in it.
Yeah,
True.
absolutely.
Might
We
be
do.
time.
We have enough time.
Letters to Tyler time.
Tyler, this one's for you.
Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Haven't
How are
seen
you
in a
doing?
while.
Tyler.
This was an
Oh,
episode.
that
What's
was
your
on
favorite
the
candy,
list.
Tyler?
To start.
I
I
hope
thought John was
you're-
gonna start
Okay.
singing.
But-
We're
I-
Tyler.
I
Walked
assumed-
in.
What? I wasn't gonna say.
I thought you were gonna say
Anyways,
this.
Tyler, I hope you're having a good
Anyway,
day.
I hope
Oh,
you're
you better be
enjoying
caught
this
up.
podcast.
Otherwise,
I
I'm
hope
gonna be
you are
mad.
out
Anyway,
there.
see you in 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, you're
Bye.
coming to the
Weeks.
cabin
Bye,
soon.
Ben.
We're all really excited to see
Bye.
you. Tyler.
Bye.
Love you, bestie.
Thanks for watching the Week Mental Podcast. We'll see you next time. Hey,
Or
look.
will we?
Wow. Jack's not on the ground
Plug-
spreading himself.
Plug the Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Also that.
Patreon.com
God.
slash
You want
Week Mental.
that.
We actually have some bonus content on the Patreon now.
There's a
Do
For
we
$500 a
We
month,
do.
you can see Jack's hole.
Yeah.
Whoa! 30. Hold on.
3,
Jack, come
4,
on.
0, 0 subscribers, and Jack bears all.
No. I get all
Thanks
that
for
money,
watching the
first of all.
podcast.
Hold on.
Bye. Also, we need a real outro.